is bugging me all
your
the
lower
time.
back.
What about your lower back, sorry?
That's the last time. Sal's lower back was hurting.
I just bought a new desk chair, and I think my body is adjusting to it.
I see.
It got used to my old crappy one, and now that it actually has a new good one, it is rebelling.
Your body does not understand comfort anymore, I understand.
Yes.
So, where are you at?
If I remember correctly, we were in Hayaba. There was
You
some
are.
talk about some baseball, and we were also planning to go to the monastery. But we can't
Mhm.
do that now because Kasumi's in a fugue state.
It is true.
Yes.
So you
also Shinichi grew a tree.
It is true as well. Shinichi has just grown a tree in preparation for the establishment of your temple of Silva that will be put in Hayaba in the near future. Additionally, somehow the idea came up for a intramural baseball league between the three temples of your Fru just jumped on. Maybe he will jump on.
Maybe he won't.
Or signed on. See. An intramural baseball league for your dudes. For the three temples of your would-be triad of gods. Plus potentially one for the government.
To prove that we're all above religion.
Yeah.
When we win.
Definitely.
Yes.
That will be a great idea for you to do, and that's definitely how you should take it.
Yes.
That will cause no internecine conflict at all. So, you are currently in Hayaba planning on a trip north towards Shirado and then slightly even further north into the mountains in the central part of Surugu. With your newly acquired elven sky skiff.
Yes.
The ancient stone artifice of the elves being able to convey you at rapid speeds through the air. And
hey,
hello, Frood.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Good.
Good. We were just going over what happened 2 weeks ago, and as I am discovering, 2 weeks is enough time for me to have pertinent information leak out of my head. So I am mostly trying to fathom just how exactly you established a baseball league. And
we wanted to have all the churches get along.
True.
And the government is going to have a league.
Right. So, yes, the other big ticket item for you guys is your trip to the mountains in the central part of Surugu to check where Kasumi's monastery of the elements will soon be established.
So how fast does this puppy go? How fast can we get to the mountain?
It goes pretty darn fast.
Nice.
It goes 250 feet around, so that equates to about 30 miles an hour.
Hell yeah.
It's not that fast.
It is now.
Fast for the setting.
I run faster than that.
Yeah, but you're a freak of nature.
Yeah, but you still have to use terrain modifiers when you're running, whereas the
Sky doesn't.
Sky doesn't have terrain modifiers.
Unless there's a storm.
I feel bad for whoever invents the vehicle in this setting, and they're like, "What's the point of this stupid thing?"
Yeah, why? If it doesn't fly, it's a piece of garbage.
The fucking peasant can run faster than the car. Why? Wait, why?
My,
Well,
Our
she
next-
is part
my
of the
next
government,
character-
so it's
my
hard
next-
to
Yeah, I'm
call
not
her a
peasant.
peasant.
Come on.
No. The common peasant can run faster than a Ferrari in our peasant.
My next character will make the car. Hello? Uh-oh. Did I lose everyone? Hello?
Hey,
Hello? That was weird.
Oh,
Did
I-
everybody cut out?
Yeah.
Yeah, all of us did. That was strange.
so I said ignore me, and all of you went quiet, and I genuinely thought you were being assholes.
I thought my headset was like finally just done. Wow.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
I thought my internet went out or something.
Interesting.
That was weird.
Oh my.
Discord just went down.
Must have been a blip in
great
Discord or
timing.
something. Yeah.
Great
Okay.
timing.
Yeah.
Something that you also did that I remember is that you let Greta have control over uniform design. So that was a good decision.
That wasn't my
Yeah.
decision. That was.
I'm excited to see it.
So, dawn of the next day, 48 hours remain. What would you guys like to do? You do have some time. You're currently getting ready for the trip. You have various servants and workers who are
Yes.
getting food and stuff, provisions packed away and
I
easily
hope so.
stowed into the sky skiff.
I hope so. Instead of us going and then you asking us what we have to eat.
Yes.
Like
you
every other time
have-
we left and we didn't do the prep work.
Yeah. Well, this time
This time we got the servants.
Well, this time it makes sense that you
Yes.
wouldn't have to, whereas before you would have.
Yes.
Anyway. So, you have time to do your thing before you do things that you would like to get done before you leave. It is currently Thursday, 26th.
Yes. Thursday, 26.
And it is on the calendar shortly before a birthday.
happy birthday.
It is Pow's birthday in 3 days.
Whoa.
Oh yeah.
All right, it's time. So we gotta get Pascal like a thong, right? That'll be our birthday present to Pau.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We gotta get we gotta bake Pascal into a cake.
Ooh, yeah.
All right. Batbear and Sada go to Pascal.
Okay. Fine.
Pascal.
It's still early morning. Presumably, Paulina and Pascal might not have even left the house. That has been completed, by the way. Pascal's home is actually
Nice.
So next door.
construction is
Probably early risers because we
So-
like to exercise and
That
maybe
is true.
meditate.
You're actually probably on like a
I think we
morning
both
jog.
have. Yeah, we both have our own routine, maybe, or maybe we do a jog. It could be anything. I don't know.
So
Does Pau
so-
run to Shugo and back?
Maybe yes. Just
Okay.
stretch the legs a bit.
So
Yeah, I imagine that it's probably the same length of a jog. It's just like Powell finishes it like instantaneously, and it takes
Maybe I,
Pascal like half an hour before he gets back.
Maybe I run
So-
to like a really scenic spot and I just like meditate on a cool cliffside or something.
Under
for
a
bit.
waterfall.
Yeah,
How-
I found a really cool waterfall.
how
Right,
heavy
right.
How
Well,
heavy is
Pao puts on like the Super Saiyan weights or whatever, so that she can go at the same speed as Pascal.
Well,
And then
on
at
our,
the end of the exercise, she takes them off, and it leaves a dent in the ground.
on our couple jogs, of course.
Yeah.
How heavy is Pascal?
Pascal weighs 240 pounds when he's not in armor.
So Batbyar can lift him. Okay. I knock on the door.
I think Pao can lift him.
Well, yes. We can lift each other. I knock on the door.
I don't know if Pao can. Pao
I have like 0 strength.
I knock on the door.
What's more impressive is that Pascal might be able to lift Badfire.
I'm still knocking on this door.
All right, you're still knocking on the door. No one's home, Badfire. It becomes very
I don't think
rapidly
they're.
obvious.
I don't think they're home, Batfire.
I lift the door.
The door is
Wait.
bolted to the building.
The door is locked.
Damn it.
It's the whole household of patrician Viennese. They lock their doors when they leave.
This is
Batfire,
bullshit.
they went for a jog.
I don't understand.
You do. You've gone for jogs yourself.
Yeah. But fine.
It's the morning routine that they have.
We must find them, Sada. I had a joke in my head.
I'm not Sada. I'm Gadaris.
Oh.
I'm Sada.
Oh.
That's Sada.
Oh.
I look like this, and that looks like Sada. Unless I
Okay.
choose to look like that.
Maybe yeah. Let's go find them. I have a joke in my head. I need to pull it out.
It doesn't take very long. As you get ready to leave, they are actually returning.
Oh, okay, cool. I walk up and I pick up Pascal and I walk away and I say, "Pal, I'm borrowing your husband."
Wait.
Wait, what?
All right.
They're not married.
I'm not gonna question it any.
Yeah,
deeper.
thank you. And why are you?
Take them,
Why is
Sorry,
Batfire.
Pascal, those are the rules.
I
Once a
whisper-
month,
Get them.
You gotta get kidnapped.
I whisper.
I don't think that this has happened before.
It's a
whisper-
new
It's a
law
new
that
rule.
we wrote on the books. Yeah.
Could I
whisper-
change? I'm kind of sweaty. This is
I-
actually like.
It's an emergency. It's about Pal. It's about Pal whispering in your ear, boy.
What's wrong with Pal? What did you do to Pal?
She's
I
You couldn't do anything to Pal.
no.
No.
Wait.
That's
if
not
I-
Pow.
Why would you think I did?
That's Gadaris.
That's Gulpo Fig Newton.
I put the sweaty Pascal down. Hey, Pal's birthday is it's this week.
Yeah, I know. It's in 3 days.
Yeah. So we're gonna team up and give her the best party ever. Also, I'm gonna get you a thong.
Oh. Wait. What?
You're
You gotta.
You're my birthday present to Pal.
I am.
Hey, that's not fair.
That's a really weird thing. I think.
I'm joking. I need you. Like, let's put our heads together. But I am gonna get you a thong. Anyhow, what are you doing? Why am I talking? I really wish I remembered how to talk like that, but I
No, it
don't.
sounds just like him.
Yeah. All right. We'll pretend that this is the case. Hey, what are you doing for Pal's
Is Pal still
birthday?
here?
Is Pow still right next to you guys?
Nah, I left.
Okay,
No,
you've carried it for way
I saw
far
whatever
enough.
this was going on, and I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, they can handle it.
Yeah, Pal's not dumb. I think she could put 2 and 2 together, as to what's going on here. But then again, maybe not. It's your character.
Insight's
She's
pretty
wise,
high.
but she's not smart.
Got that sense
Exact-
of.
That
Okay.
was exactly what I was thinking. But
That
yeah,
player
no,
kidnapped
Pao
her
is no longer inside. She has probably gone back into the house to do exactly what Pascal just talked about doing, and getting out of the sweaty jogging clothing.
It's fine. Where's the wizard? He can just press to digitation the sweat off.
Probably at your castle.
All right.
Okay, but seriously, what are you doing, and why am I being kidnapped?
We've explained. There's a birthday.
Yes, I know.
That buyer wants to have a good birthday party for her, and you got to be in a thong.
We're gonna put you in a cake.
It's like I get
We're getting
everything
the
up
Arago
until
to
that
bake a
point.
cake. Yeah. You don't know the appeal of
We
a
need
thong
you so we can measure the right size for the cake.
Yes.
and the thong.
Yes.
That too.
That was a
Keep
good buddy of mine.
repeating this thong thing. I'm
Do
not.
you know what a thong is? It's not like the Australian thing.
Your ass will show.
You guys should do a shoey.
You should do a shoe.
I don't know what that is, but yes.
Oh, neither.
Fill
I
up
don't
a shoe with alcohol, and then you drink them.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel like I should have known.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
Yeah,
Why should you know?
I don't know. Anyways, that's why I kidnapped you.
Okay. Well, sure. I'll help. That's a great idea. I was planning on doing my own thing for Pow, but a birthday party sounds great. And a cake. I'm not. You're going to put me in a cake?
Yeah.
Yep. It'll be like a
Yeah.
really big cake, and you go in the middle of it, and then you burst out.
Yeah. I don't know where we learned about
It'll
this.
ruin the cake.
Right.
Oh,
No, there's a hollow chamber in the middle of the cake.
Ah. So the middle of the cake isn't cake.
No.
It's
I
like
actually-
a little tube that he can come out of.
Yeah.
What if we made him like cake armor?
Maybe.
And he was like a cake mech that the gnomes would make.
I'll.
Because mechs are canon in this setting.
I don't know if I'm good with this cake.
But
well,
you're good with the
no,
thong part.
The cake is fine. The thong part, I'm running into an issue. Why am I wearing a thong?
Because it's nice to look at.
Oh, well, thanks, but
pull
also
It's gonna be hot
I-
hot in the middle of the cake.
I pull out a mirror that I had for convenience, and I put it in front of him.
What did you pull out?
A
A
mirror.
mirror.
Oh, so he can look at himself?
How do you not understand that you're a gift to the eyes?
Uh-oh. Pow, better watch your man.
I'm gone, man.
Bad buyer's coming for him.
Oh no. You'll have to fight me.
really trying to like move past that whole narcissistic stage in my life.
I break the mirror. I'm sorry.
Yeah, in
No,
order
no,
to move
don't
past
do that.
it-
That's
I
7
didn't
years
say
bad
stop.
luck.
No, you're going about it the wrong way. Take it from me. In order to move past it, you have to come to accept it.
In order to move past it, I need to. So you're saying I need to become more narcissistic?
I mean, I wouldn't
No.
trust succubus with this kind of
Would
moral
you-
advice.
Would you trust Gulpo Fig Newton?
No, I mean Kadaris is fine. Like
That's right, I'm fine. The
exactly,
fuck?
he's helped
Sada?
us so much.
Yeah.
Kind of trust him, even though
I mean-
he's literally a
I trust him
extra
most of the time, but
dimensional sex
I don't
demon.
trust him with moral philosophy.
My job is to torture people who go into the pleasure domain. So I know all the ins and outs about how to, handle this stuff. And, if you try and pretend like, oh, I'm not a narcissist, but, not actually acknowledge that you do look very appealing on the eyes, it becomes like its own self-narcissism of like, you're being narcissistic about not being a narcissist. So basically, in order to not be a narcissist, you just have to accept that you're a fun, nice person to look at and, sometimes allow people to indulge in that, like your beautiful wife.
I'm again not
They're not married.
to Pao.
Whatever the term for it is.
This is really interesting advice.
Roll a diplomacy check.
All right. I can click that button.
this is entirely a formality, isn't it? Yes, you rolled a 41. A 41, and that was a 7.
Yeah, it wasn't a good roll. All I'm saying,
I guess
I
you
know
could
it
have
sounds
rolled a 1.
counterintuitive, but if you deny the fact that you're appealing on the eyes, it doesn't actually help overcome your narcissism because you're still basically saying that you're a hot item, but you know, you're so hot that you have to fight it. And instead, you just like acknowledge that you're hot and sometimes be hot, and it's fine.
Yes.
And in this case, I should do that by
Wearing
a thong and erupting
Yes.
out of a cake.
Yes. What were your plans?
Otherwise, I had gotten her a gift. I was going to take her to dinner at one of the local restaurants, and I was going to give it to her.
Blame.
Whoa. Nice.
Give
You
the
know-
gift to her. It's a necklace.
Oh.
You know where you could give her a necklace from? Inside a cake.
You could
Pop out
give
a-
her a necklace from inside a cake. It's true.
You pop out.
Where I put it?
I got
Maybe
an
not.
idea.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
It involves the thong
Well,
or the area of the thong.
I have been trying to work on my glutes lately.
There you
All in-
go. I thought
in
you
one.
can't do any kind of work on any part of you because of the whole ring that makes you not able to eat.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean I'm not trying.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes.
Didn't the ring recently change into one of like incredible gains or something silly
Yeah.
like that?
I think so.
What was that?
But that's what Amuntas
Yes, it do.
said
Yes,
when
it
he
does.
possessed Valine. You haven't gotten any like clarification on what exactly that meant.
Oh.
Cool, because I
what
don't
are
know.
the gains? Is it like monetary gains? All of a sudden, his interest rates are really great.
I'm sure it's an interest rate ring.
Yeah, definitely. That is, you know what? He's going to make major dividends in stocks.
That's
and,
good.
Hell yeah.
Definitely. That
He's
is
very upset
definitely-
about this.
Atunket's whole thing. But he also recently drank that potion of strength that Suru gave him. So he is a bit buffer than before. And actually, I lied. He's not 240 pounds. He's 250. That was 10
Oh.
pounds worth
Whoa.
of potion.
It all went to the glutes. 10-pound extra glute.
That would probably be somewhere in the range of a little too much. Eventually, Pascal relents in his bemused opposition and agrees to your plan of thong cake. Of course, if I put it like that, it sounds like it's a cake made of thongs, and that doesn't
Not
sound
a bad
appealing at all.
idea.
Unless, or
Well-
it's a thong made of cake, which is a much better
Ooh.
idea. But yes, he agrees. He asks where you want to hold the party.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Pathfinder, where is the party going to be and who's invited? And is it a surprise party? Pathfinder is dead.
He's
That
dead.
bear is good. But the rest of you are involved, so you can make decisions.
All right. It's going to
What's
be
the
under the
best?
ocean.
If only we had a dance hall. Damn it.
Oh shit, we do have a dance hall. We've got dance halls in cities that aren't here though. Let's see. Where's the nearest dance hall city?
Let's have it at the blood sacrifice pit.
Oh, we should have it there
A lot of space.
because
I
it's
mean-
real and exists.
The plan is to go to north of Shirado soon, right? Could have it
Oh
at
yeah.
Hot
What
spring.
if we went to
Your palace is there. I
Oh, the
don't think
hot
it's
spring
been
is
there.
a
right.
classic birthday place.
That's true. And we'll probably be there around the same time anyway. All right. I send my courier to tell them to prepare.
All right.
But wait,
All
first
right.
we got to get Pascal's measurements.
Yeah, first we measure Pascal so that
And
we
then
know how
so they
big
can
the
get
tube
so
should
so
be.
they can make the cake right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's pretty broad-shouldered, so the center of the cake has to be fairly substantial. But yeah, you get that done.
And it would the tube has like little sparklers and like a pillar that raises so that he would like slowly ascend out of the cake in little sparks and like
You're getting a little
doodads will
complex
go
here.
off.
I was figuring that he's like crouching in it. But maybe you'd have to like recruit an Iteron or something to figure out the mechanism to
All right,
raise.
where's the photograph
we
Iteron?
find the cake Iteron.
What about magic?
What
Turns out
about
there's
magic? Yeah.
there's an Iteron in the Iteron settlement whose job is to make the perfect cake. Whose dream?
Yeah, he's obsessed with cakes.
So,
Yes, definitely. That is the thing that is true.
yes.
In reality, it isn't. But magic could also work if someone could cast like levitate, or he could just stand up.
Can't Zanzibar do it?
Can Zanzibar do it?
Zanzibar can do anything.
That's not true.
Yeah, it's true.
That is what I heard. The great and powerful Zanzibar.
It's true.
Where is Zanzibar? There she is.
Oh, it says right here on the sheet, spell list can do everything.
Whoa.
Let me see. She has third level spells. Dispel magic, tiny hut, arcane lock, detect magic, see invisibility, resist energy, alarm, shield, mage armor, identify magic missile. She does not have levitate.
Okay. Can't she just read a book and learn levitate?
That takes time, money, and effort.
God damn it. All right. Then he'll just stand up out of the cake. And then we'll put some sparklers to go off.
All right. With that established, you have successfully created plans to celebrate Pal's birthday in 3 days at the Sherrado Hot Spring.
We should get her cool shoes.
Hell yeah. The finest shoes.
Where's the shoesmith? Doesn't she already have cool
Where's
shoes?
the cobbler?
She's got more than one pair of shoes.
Yeah, we should get her like wheelies.
Oh,
Fuck yeah.
hell yeah.
Heelys, sorry, they're called
Fuck,
Heelys.
yes.
She has boots of haste, I think, right?
Yeah.
So
They're pretty much the
kinda
best
already
shoes you can get.
Yeah. She kind of already does have Heelys, really, when you think about it.
What about soap shoes? They exist.
Oh yeah, do some sweet grinding. Hell yeah, she looks so cool.
Hell yeah.
Oh no, I want to draw Pow like a Sonic character. Shit, be right back, everybody.
Do it. That'll be the new
Whoops.
pod.
She already is a Sonic character, pretty
Yeah,
much.
she kind of is now.
Okay.
All right, well, we can get her a fantasy Fitbit.
Yeah, if you want to figure out actual gifts, obviously.
I get Pow a rock.
I get her a Fitbit.
Would that be like a bracer of vital assessment or something?
Yeah. I put a small imp inside of it, and it counts every time you take a footstep and writes it down.
That's so sad.
Please release me.
Oh,
And
you know
tiny
what?
abacus.
And my
I'll get
eternal
an Asha to
suffering.
do it. I'm gonna ask what's her name, if I can bind an Ashed to do it for all eternity. It just counts steps.
All right. Yeah, you ask Greta. Greta stops making a offering to Polonius in order to regard you for the moment. And Ashed.
Yeah, one of those shitty little guys.
Yes, no, I know what you're talking about. I am afraid that's probably not the best thing to have counting.
Yeah,
They're-
not very
They're
smart
very
at
bad at
They're
counting.
very stupid, actually.
Okay.
You need to get like an Iteron minor. I mean, like a Sisson minor servant or something.
That's too big. I don't think a heart spring would like fit. It'd be pretty sad for that guy. Just be an Iteron who counts footsteps.
No, that's I meant an Obsession minor servant. You know, a god, one of the god's servants.
Oh, an
Minion-
Iteron
minion?
servant.
God, Obsession.
Yeah, maybe Silva could do it. What's Silva's minor guys? Is there like a counting one? Silva doesn't seem like a counting kind of guy,
That's why I
but
said Obsessa. Obsessa's the science and math one.
I don't know any Absissa guys.
It's true, you don't.
Maybe you could ask Shinichi. Not Shinichi, Betelus. But
Is Betelus an Absissa guy?
He is, actually.
Alright. Alright, sorry. Thank you for the advice about Asheds. I will explore other opportunities for creating a Fitbit.
I have no idea what a Fitbit is, but
It's a new term I've come up with. It bits your fits.
that doesn't explain it at all. But
It's little
good luck.
itty bitty and it tracks your fitness. Yeah, thank you for the good luck. See you later. Betelus.
You walk into Betelus's clockwork laboratory in the castle of Hayaba. The Iteron's head spins around on its axis to appraise you, and his torso and lower body quickly follow as he turns towards you entirely.
Can you make like a watch that counts feet? Steps? Footsteps.
An interesting ask. I hadn't thought of doing such a thing.
So that you know, like, I stepped this many times.
Why would you wish to know that?
I don't know. Count them. People like counting stuff.
I do enjoy counting things, but
Maybe you want to know, like, did I step a lot today or did I not?
I am perhaps not the best person to ask. I am not exactly a mathematician. But
it's just counting. I can count. I'm not a mathematician.
No, understood. Simply, an automatic counting machine is not my area of expertise. I am trying to think of how one might actually do so.
But like watches count, right?
Very true. If I were to create a pocket watch made for counting. But again, those aren't the sorts of things I typically build. I don't typically build watches.
Okay. How do I make one? Is it not possible? Can I just take okay.
Perhaps if you asked
do lizards count? Can
Lizard.
lizards count? A small bug. Is there a counting bug?
No.
Maybe the magical bees can count.
I believe it's Mr. Owl that I'm looking for.
How many steps did you take today, Paulina? 3.
That's true. He does give up after 3 is a problem with the counting owl.
He's good up until then, though.
He'll go 1, 2, 3, and then he'll bite off your entire foot.
3. I am looking for a name.
What
I'm having
name?
trouble.
Trucker. Truck.
Jingles.
Cramp or
For the
prum.
four-legged.
Klazam.
Plubles?
No, it's a name that you've actually heard rather than one that you have not.
Ah.
Fleur?
The
Okay.
name of the four-legged
Iteron?
Iteron with all the
Ooh,
one.
Parnassus. No.
Oh yeah,
Peabody.
the one with all the he had like all the
He has
things
the
on
nipple
him.
tweak. Yeah.
I remember him. Frig.
Who? What?
Hello.
What the fuck?
He was
He was
like a
ages-
sort of vertical fellow with
He
little
was ages
stompy
ago.
legs. And he
Yeah.
had like 4 arms, and he would just like
Hey.
tweak all the knobs on his
What are you
torso.
talking about?
I don't remember this
I remember
person.
him. It was so long ago.
And his name was like Parnassus or something.
Something like
What?
that.
What are you talking
Jake,
about?
what's the name of that Iteron that would tweak his own nipples and he had stompy legs?
I
Gosh,
don't remember.
you guys suck.
Rita, I think did you have a stroke?
No.
I remember it. I just don't
Yeah.
remember his name.
Yeah,
I don't
and I think
I
that's
was there for whatever that is.
We also have that other
Pretty
Iteron, the soldier the general. Like we haven't talked to him for a while. I wonder what he's up to.
Hembleton.
Justice. But whose name I actually just found. But no, this guy is actually
Or his name sounded like he was troubled or bothered or something. It
Yeah,
sounded like
okay.
a word. I don't know. I'm lost.
His name sounded like he was bothered.
I'm lost in the sauce, you guys.
Yeah.
No, you're right. You're very close.
Rita,
Peeved. Peeverson. Oh, what?
Pardax.
Parnax.
Parnax.
Pardax. P-A-R-D-A-X.
Pardax.
Parrot? Yeah. See, I was narrowing in on it.
Pardax is in your capital.
Oh, I didn't realize.
Currently, he
And he
is
loves to
your
count.
ambassador to, or rather, he is Agamemnon's ambassador to you.
Oh
Oh.
shit! I forgot.
they
That's right,
are,
because we
rather.
needed a way to communicate with him conveniently.
I forgot about
Mhm.
that.
That's great. I'm gonna talk to him.
Yeah, Bedalus tells you to talk to Pardax because Pardax's whole thing is computing and creating things to do so.
Man,
In fact, turning their own chassis into one.
we should
Yes.
talk to the other Iterons around here. We haven't talked to them in ages. Pardax.
Pardax.
The general.
Pardax
Who's-
and Sedestus are the
Sedestus.
only 2 other
Ah.
Iterons in the entirety of Hayaba besides Shunichi and
Yes.
Bedel.
I have a question. Who's the first party member that I see?
That you see just walking around.
Yeah.
I am going to say, because he just got back, that you spot Kasumi as she's preparing to get ready to go north with all
Okay.
y'all.
Pull out some paper. And I'm gonna draw Kasumi with that set of things that I got.
Oh,
now, from what angle?
I
You
don't think it
can't-
matters. Suru's probably an abhorrently bad artist, so I doubt it matters very much.
Yeah, I don't
Stick
think you
figure.
have artistry.
Nope, I don't.
Right. So just roll an unmodified charisma roll.
Rolling things?
Yep.
I didn't even
That's
know you
right.
did that in this game.
you're gonna get a 20 and do a perfect Mona Lisa.
Now I want that art. I want
Oh,
Kasumi as the
no.
Mona Lisa.
Look,
Cute.
I already drew it.
Oh yeah, that'll be it.
I'm afraid it doesn't come out super good.
But
You-
that's not the question, though. It's bad, we get that. Does Suru think it's good?
She has
Ah.
zero expectations, so
Yeah, Zuru, you're not disappointed, but it came out pretty much as you were expecting it to come out, which is not super good. You've never really drawn at all. But if you keep at it, perhaps you can develop a skill that way. For the time being, though, you have created a sort of stick figure Kasumi, you think.
Beautiful.
And as you complete the painting with these pigments, it actually pops out of the page, and you now have a really crappy Kasumi stick figurine.
Oh,
Sweet.
I was kind of hoping it would be alive. I just throw it at Kasumi.
Can it count?
Kasumi, you get
There. Be like
pinged on the head by a very rudimentary version of maybe you. It sort of has your hair color.
Does it say Mihoy Minoi?
It's a SpongeBob
Yes.
joke.
It's a SpongeBob joke.
Yes, sure.
Good.
But unfortunately, other than that, Suru's first foray into the art world is not entirely successful. But
I disagree.
with hard work and perseverance, perhaps you too can give up an art as I have.
Oh my goodness.
I haven't drawn in months. It
saddens me.
I have disappointed myself. Actually,
Hey, want to know a secret?
What?
All art is disappointment.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then
Fair
Rita
enough.
turns into the Hulk.
I mean,
The
I'm drawing
only-
Pow as a Sonic right now, and I'm disappointed deeply.
The
What I
only
miss-
good art is bad art.
guitars.
Oh, I
You
gotta talk to
find
the math robot.
Pardax in their quarters, which is nondescript and essentially barren of any furniture. Pardax is simply sitting in it, clicking away, and you note that they do have a lectern with a notebook on it. And at a certain point, as you enter, they finish clicking the various knobs on their torso, and one of its spindly arms takes a pen, scribbles something into the, well, not scribbles actually, just finely and exactly enters a result into the ledger, places it down, resets all of them in less than like a round. It's just hundreds of dials just suddenly go and starts clicking again. Their dome-like head slowly rotates towards you as you enter the room.
Pardax, can bees count?
Not to my knowledge.
Even a magical bee?
I do not have enough information to give an accurate answer.
How would I trap a bee to count how many footsteps a person takes?
I'm afraid that is likely to be a...
Smoke starts pouring out of him.
Forgive the colloquialism. A fool's errand.
That's too bad. It's not possible to count how many footsteps somebody takes.
I did
even
not
with a
say
magical
that.
bee.
The magical bee is superfluous. You could do this with a mechanical structure
Okay.
by reading the impacts of someone's footfalls.
Okay, how big would it be, though? Would it be bigger than a bee?
Pardax's torso's knobs suddenly all flip back to the neutral position, and they begin an entirely new calculation as they sit there. And you basically don't get a response from them for about 5 minutes.
That's okay. I zone out and think about attractive people.
Thinking about Pascal and his thong.
Yeah, I start thinking about different ways to make a thong for Pascal.
Mm.
I am missing a lot of context about can bees count.
And thongs and a lot of stuff. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, you missed a lot actually in the first hour, but
You know what? That's fine.
Yep. Kasumi was not there, so if she walks into any of this, it's just going to be completely fitting.
By the way, I really love this picture of me.
What?
That's your drawing of her
It's really good.
It's
Where
very
is it?
good.
on the
It's
map in the water.
Oh, I have my character sheet over it. There it is.
Pardax finishes, and they go back over to the lectern, pick up the pen, and sort of like a inkjet printer, just start creating a schematic from the top of a page down to the bottom. Just like
what era? Yeah, I was gonna say, what era of inkjet printer is it? Is it like 1995 inkjet where it just like, screams at you?
Yeah, basically, it
Okay.
is just Pardax's tiny, spindly mechanical hand clutching a pen and just creating lines and lines, in like not consistent lines like a human would draw. It's just as it's hitting the points where it knows something should be, it's just filling it in with basically what's there. Until eventually the page is filled with a full schematic of a wrist-sized, or a bracer-sized device.
Bracer. So like a full glove.
Mind-numbingly complex. This will use extraordinarily sensitive springs to read the footfalls of the wearer and count the steps up to a maximum of 100,000, at which point it will automatically reset. It can also be manually reset by the push of a button here at the back of the bracer.
What if they just like swing their arm? Or does this go on their foot?
This goes on the arm.
How does it know that it's not the arm swinging?
It is very carefully calibrated.
Like if say it's a person who punches very frequently.
That may create a false positive, in which case it may count both punches and footfalls, as the impact is both brief and potent enough to set it off.
Wouldn't the person then? No, not here. It'd still be burning calories.
Yeah, that's true. Could count punches and feet.
Correct.
Can you make it in 3 days? I bet you can't.
That was a laugh.
I didn't hear anything.
Oh, I think it might have gotten eaten by a noise cancellation. It was basically just a long, drawn-out ha.
Ha.
No, it was longer than that. This would require manufactory resources that I do not possess here.
Alright, I guess I'm gonna have to keep going on the B angle then.
If I could have
It's not
access to
possible.
the clockwork laboratory that Betalus tends to monopolize, I could perhaps have that complete in the requested time period. Given
to talk to Betalus again.
resources and funding,
Oh, how much funding is it?
I think I could produce the device for 1,000 silver pieces.
Oh my god. 1,000 silver pieces. I don't even make money.
Strictly speaking, you do have a stipend. And given our close relationship as
I do
ambassador
have
and
$2,330
diplomat, I could be persuaded to do this as a on the promise of payment later.
Alright.
Yes.
God.
That's so good.
How did you draw it? Let me check.
Is that Pow?
Yeah, we were talking about soaps earlier.
Why are you Sonic character?
That's because she's a
Because of
Sonic
the
character.
shoes. We're talking about the shoes, and the next thing you know,
What
I can run
would
really
Sonic-
fast.
What would your
What?
Sonic theme song be?
What do you mean Sonic theme song?
You need to have a theme song.
What's Sonic
Yeah, they don't
Sonic
have theme
song?
songs. They just have
You know
the
what?
stages.
Okay,
Unless you mean like the Chili Dog
Yeah,
song.
she runs really good, so her
Bad,
theme song is Supersonic Racing.
you couldn't be too mad because you still gave me a chili dog.
Would it be Crush 40 or would it be that rapping guy? That's basically what it boils down
Yeah,
to.
that is the question. Yes.
It would be whatever the butt rocky one is.
Okay, so that's Crush 40.
Cool. I like it. Yeah.
Okay, next
So,
time.
new
Next time,
Paulina
have something
token?
cool.
No,
Or-
no, Sal's no.
It could be Michael Jackson too, I guess. Like Sonic 3.
So, I've never successfully drawn Pow the way I would normally draw her, so maybe this is the path to good character art. Make her a Sonic character.
That's true.
Make all of the party
Yeah.
Sonic characters.
And everyone else is just a human being, like the president in Sonic
Yeah.
Adventures.
Yeah. Alright, I will talk to Betalus about getting you access to the laboratory. Wouldn't getting you access to the laboratory sort of be compensation, though, since it would aid you in other endeavors?
There's a sound of clicking from within Pardax.
I mean, look, you're having to make do with all the stuff you have in here, which is pretty impressive.
750 silver pieces.
No, man, 200.
What?
I could just get a bee to do this.
No, you cannot.
I bet I could.
You may feel free to attempt this, but again, you will not succeed.
These are pretty smart.
Bees are quite niche in their intelligence.
What? Wait, what? What does that mean?
They
just
got
likes
an-
a bunch of bees.
They
Call
got a
them
bee
dumb
niche.
bees.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he said they're quite niche in intelligence, and I was just confused.
Yeah, they got a niche they fill for their intelligence, which is producing honey and counting.
Oh, okay. I was just confused by the wording. Sorry, I'm stupid.
So anyway, yes, you are successful.
Excellent.
Betalus has no issue with Pardax using the Clockwork Laboratory and was confused why Pardax would even think that would be a problem in the first place.
All right. Well, when I tell Pardax that I get him access, I told him I had to bargain really hard for it.
Right? Pardax then reduces the price to 500
All right.
and gets to work.
Aha.
Two of their arms begins work on extremely fine mechanical production while the other two continue calculations. Okay, so that's a gift for Paulina. That's nice. Yes, so much of the early part of the session, Jake, has been setting up for Paulina.
We're gonna put
having
Pascal in a thong
a
and a
birthday.
cake.
Wait, are they getting
Yeah.
married?
No,
No.
they're planning a surprise birthday party for her, and it involves Pascal in a thong in a cake and getting me a Fitbit.
Oh, that is. This is good content.
It is good content. It's hard when the person who was driving the plot when we left off leaves.
I'm sorry. Wait, why are you apologizing to us?
No, don't apologize. It's been great.
I thought
Because
you were
Nuva's the one
talking,
who started this.
and I had to go walk my dog, and then I stepped on glass, and that's I'm now holding
Ow.
my foot. Oh yeah, I'm
That's
holding my
very
foot while it
funny.
bleeds right now.
Clean your foot up, you idiot.
Nah,
it's
let it rock.
Yeah.
it's
You have to live and learn.
live and learn.
Okay.
Yeah.
So-
but yeah, I'm happy about how this playing out.
I don't know. I'll think of a birthday thing too. It will flash back to Kasumi's birthday plans eventually because
Yeah.
sounds like her
You
best
did
friend.
have your birthday when you said so. I realized why that was a mistake in the that was a mistake in the wiki.
Okay, no worries. Kasumi will just forever think that you guys are here.
We do.
I think at the time it was quite busy, so perhaps.
We also
related
we
ones.
also put
No,
we also
it's
put
fine.
we also put a Frig. What's Kasumi's boyfriend's name again?
Tatsu.
Tatsu. We put Tatsu in the cake too.
No, Tatsu's got to bake the cake.
Tatsu and Pascal
gotta
are just
bake it
crammed together
inside.
into a cake.
Yeah, well, that's how he's baking it. He's inside the cake.
He bakes. Well, and there's no icing on it.
It's all about building the parachute on the way down.
Yeah.
All right.
You get in there. It's just a 2-man shaped cake. 2-men shaped cake.
It's very large. So as far as feet per round in the overland travel time calculator, if I try to enter a custom value, it tells me it's invalid. It needs to be.
That doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
It just says that it's not like in the drop down menu, but you can type in whatever you want and it'll work.
Very good. All right, good.
Unless you type in a letter, I guess.
Don't put a letter in.
So.
And I believe, I'm not entirely sure, but I believe that a plane with road is the same speed as flying. So you can just use that.
Very good. Then I will go to here, and we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Plane with road at 200 feet per round. Bop. It will
Wow.
take you 5 2/5 hours.
Sweet.
How many?
5 2/5.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's a day trip. We go out there
Yeah.
in the morning. We come back the next morning.
You are actually, yeah. You have camping supplies, and yes,
Yeah, it's
you
great.
dip out there on your flying ship.
It is just like Final Fantasy where we have the airship and just go everywhere now.
Oh yeah, who
Um,
wants to make the check to learn how to fly it?
I'll
or
do it.
Pao and Ksada can already fly without
Downside of
issue,
it,
or someone
we
else
got to
can try learning.
diversify our knowledge updates.
I believe in Pow and Sada. Honestly, you guys both can do it. I don't care.
All right.
At the end, doesn't matter.
I fly the ship.
It crashes.
Oh no!
It zips across the landscape at exceptional speed. As you push it to its fastest, its glimmering blue iridescent magical sail propelling it forward at a great rate of speed. And it isn't very long at all before you have alighted down. Or rather, not alighted, but you are flying above and through the lower mountain peaks in the center of Surugu.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what is it like? What's the view as we're coming up on this bay? I don't imagine it's like fully constructed yet, is it?
No, and in fact, I don't think you've actually begun construction yet. So, I was figuring that this is more of a sighting.
Laying the
Yeah.
groundwork.
Like
We haven't
surveying.
had the next kingdom phase yet, so it's all just kind of.
We're gonna put some flags down.
So, flying through it, the mountains in the center of Surugu are quite stark. Lots of cliffs that just sort of erupt from the center of the island, where tectonic activity from the volcano has just punched stone upward underneath from beneath. So it's A lot of them are almost like pillar-like, of just massive limestone edifices that are covered in hanging plants and lichens. Occasionally, you can see a stream that sort of pours off in a waterfall down towards the forest floor below. The air up here is actually fairly cool, all things considered, simply because of the height. You can see a few of the stark cliffs actually do have enough of a top where something could be built. Flat surface where you see that trees have actually been able to grow, and if it was properly cleared off and smoothed, or at least built around, a structure could be built on top. But it would be extremely difficult to get to on the exact top of one of these structures. Otherwise, between them are sort of deeply wooded valleys where rivers over time, or streams have sort of cut through over time and created sort of very narrow valleys in between the rock cliff faces of varying elevations.
Is what okay? So, I guess I can handle this in character. Hang on 1 second.
Oops.
Sorry, I'm also talking to Damien right now.
Oh, that's
he's
cool.
like taking a shower. Okay, so this is in character. As I'm talking with everybody else while we're watching the land go by. Like, okay, so I'm gonna be kind of particular about this. I kind of want to find a spot that is close to as many of the elements as it can be. If that makes any sense. Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think this got it. We got the earthy mountain. There's a volcano over there. We're up high in the air, and well,
like
I don't know about water.
Spring or like a waterfall or something around here.
There's rivers, I guess. That would work. Okay, so if I built it like the base of one of these pillars, then we could do a cool, like I was just kind of envisioning way down the line, like this winding step up the pillar, and at the top, that's where the air temple is, or the air section of the place is, because it's the highest point, air, And then there's earth with the pillar. I feel like I'm.
You want to spread it out across the entirety of the mountain? It'd take a long time for you to get.
No, not the entirety of the mountain. The main place would be all, all right here. And it will all in one spot, kind of at the base of one of these pillars. We could, over time, I'm sure the place is spread out. I'm not expecting to build this stuff right away like this, but being up against one of the big rock protrusions would be good for construction and whatnot, because it would have some protection from the elements. Get it? Elements, element.
Yes.
Yeah.
Affirmative. Joke received.
Thank you. That's all I needed. So yeah, I like, this is where I wanna do it. Where I wanna make it happen.
You pass over the various green and white landscapes of the mountains below. You spot something, Kasumi. Fairly deep into this part of the mountain range is a valley that appears to be a confluence of 3 different other valleys that have been cut from the limestone walls by streams. The 3 of them, the 3 tributaries, come together in a small pond in the center of this valley and then pour down in a larger stream down towards the lake of Shirado. It's completely surrounded on all sides, except for the stream, by the cliffs. And is very quiet, secluded, and safe.
As I see it, I point, and very determinedly that's where it's gonna be.
Ada, do you want to sit down there?
Yep.
Mm.
I do it.
They're demons.
Do it super cool.
Make a will save.
I don't do it super
No.
cool. I'll do it very safely.
Too late.
No.
You did say super cool.
It's cool. Once you do this once, you'll be able to do it super cool every time.
It is true. 2 minutes later, the airship is wrecked forever.
2 minutes later, we're picking characters for the next campaign.
Oh, phew, thank God.
You landed super cool. You just like nosedive down into it. People are having to hold on into the sides of the ship as you careen down towards it, and then before pulling up and just sort of splashing a little into the surface of the lake and zipping over to one of its sides.
Hell yeah.
Man, that was super cool.
Yeah.
It was super cool, actually. And yeah, you're able to debark.
Disembark.
Yep, that too. From the sky skiff and into the wholly untouched natural wilderness.
Touch it.
It is now no longer wholly untouched.
Okay.
Oh no!
So just eventually, I do want to get this drawn out so I can get a better visual on what I'm thinking of. So it's kind of like a secluded mini, like a confluence of 3 valleys. It has some wooded area. There are cliffs on 3 sides and a river flowing into it.
I
Correct?
can do a rudimentary sort of thing. Dilute.
Because if there's like a meeting point of the water, I like, or like some sort of like body of water that isn't a river where it meets, Kasumi would just kind of, walk into the water and go down to the bottom.
Sweat. All right.
The
Hello?
river is made of
See.
sweat. Hello, hi.
Hello.
Hello?
We were all
Hello.
very quiet.
Okay.
Hello.
Sorry, I was drawing a thing.
Okay.
Very rudimentary valley.
Ah, yeah,
There it is.
cool. And so down this way is cliff, or is this way cliff?
That way is cliff.
This way?
Yes.
Okay, so like waterfall, waterfall, waterfall.
Yep.
Dope.
They aren't large waterfalls. These aren't like Niagara Falls. These are
I mean, it's still pretty cool.
small streams. So the waterfalls that they create are probably only a couple feet wide. But yes, it's a cascade of water down the stony surface of the surrounding cliffside. And then a larger stream, maybe about 10 feet wide, going southward towards Serrata.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. How deep is this water? The
Terribly
puddle
deep.
right here.
It's more of a pond. At its maximum depth when you explore it, it's only about maybe 20 feet deep.
Well, I mean, I am still gonna walk in, go down to the deepest point, and then sit down and meditate for a moment.
Something you notice about it is that you can feel the 3 different sources of water that pour into this pond. and one of them is actually warmer than the others.
Kasumi peed in it.
No, the water it flashes to above the water, and like Gadaris is standing there like doing the that bumper sticker thing that's on everybody's rear windows.
The Calvin thing?
Yeah,
No.
of course.
we all know the Calvin thing.
I
that.
making sure. Yeah,
It is-
The
Gadaris is
famous
doing-
drawing that Bill Watterson drew and
Oh,
everybody
No,
Okay.
stop
that
it.
is from Bill Watterson and he
No.
approves of.
No.
Made him all himself.
He drew at each one individually.
Every single one.
Drawn, yeah.
He even drew the Ford logo that he pees on.
Yes.
Wow.
Damn, ambitious.
Watterson hates
It's well
Ford
known,
trucks.
well known. Yeah.
So, yes, one of them is warmer than the other. Not much, but it is cascading down a whole cliff face before reaching it. But you can tell that this one stream has a greater association with the fire element than the other two.
Bet you if I follow this stream, there will be a hot spring or some such. But find that out later. I'll just make note.
Mm-hmm.
Just as I
Okay, so Kasumi just disappeared into the pond. What the rest of you doing?
I don't know. What is Akia doing? Hello?
Hey,
Hello.
Hello.
We're listening to you.
I don't know. I don't know what Akia would be doing at the moment. I'm out of ideas.
You gotta prepare for the party. How is it gonna be a surprise? What's the lie that you're going to be telling Pao about why we're going to the hot spring?
I have to get my armor cleaned.
At the hot spring?
That's it.
And Pao has to come with you.
Yes.
just put a
Yeah, this
bag-
isn't going to be a very
It's
difficult
perfect.
sense motive check for Pal.
Because as you see, when I'm out of my armor, I'm actually a gnome piloting a suit. And now I feel
Okay.
very... you've never seen me outside of my armor, I think. Has she?
I like this. When Akio has to tell a lie, it's just the most biggest nonsense you've ever heard in your life.
Yeah, for clarification, Pao absolutely has seen Akio outside of his armor at certain points while in the Fatazo manor. He would have been dressed in normal clothing.
The voice inside my head makes a good point.
Was it awful?
Huh?
Scary? Terrifying?
It was a gnome.
Oh, he's a gnome?
He was not a gnome.
I'm a gnome in my heart, damn it.
That's what? Never mind.
Alright. Let's see. I can tell her
That's neat.
that not only am I going to get my armor shined, but that there's a rare alcoholic beverage that I'd like for my friends to drink with and maybe split the bill with. Yeah, there we go. That's good.
Huh?
That's good. What?
What is happening?
He's brainstorming.
Oh.
Imagine like the picture of the woman with like the math symbols overlaid over
Yes.
her.
Absolutely.
Familiar. It's famously drawn
Famous drawing.
by
It's a lot like that, but it's a lot slower. And there's just one math symbol.
It's just a picture of a bottle. A bottle and a question mark.
This will do.
Yes. So, Kasumi, you get the indication that in one way or another, yes, all four elements are essentially represented here. Perhaps not to the same extent, but you think that, well, fire is kind of easy to bring into new environments. It
Just burn shit.
Turns out you can just light stuff on fire.
exactly.
Does turn out.
And
Or-
the other air is obviously pretty easy to come by too.
Why?
And so the only two ones you really needed the confluence was were the water and the earth, and this has got those.
In spades.
Yes. So yeah, this feels right. Comfortable.
No, it feels right.
Full of potential here.
Okay. Yeah. Well, thanks guys for coming. I say as I'm walking out of the water. I like this place a lot, and think I could make something nice here.
Oh
It's
yeah.
got great vibes for sure.
Yeah, it's downright idyllic.
Where are
There's
you
not
gonna
any
put the
horrible
blood
fish.
spot?
There's not any horrible fish monsters in that lake, is there?
I quickly shush Gadaris.
I mean, the
Who did you
good
take with you?
spot.
The party, obviously, but
I mean, I would imagine Tatsu and
because remember,
Maybe-
you only have room for 10 on the
Mm,
10 plus a horse, so fat bear if you want.
Tatsu and the cat man, the cat boy.
I would say probably. So wait, how many people do we have so far? I always forget how many people are in our party.
In your party proper,
didn't-
you
I
have
didn't
20, right?
Yes. You have six players, and then you have 3 followers, but you don't have to necessarily, or rather 3 cohorts, but you don't necessarily have to take them everywhere.
I did invite
Um,
Shinichi, so it'd be rude to not bring him.
True.
Yes.
Well, Shinichi, Ara Takahashi, and Tatsu would make 9 in total.
Well, the
Who's the
10th
10th?
person would definitely have to be my dear archivist Valine.
Oh yes, of course.
Oh yeah.
Oh
I
yeah.
she wanted to see this. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Valine is fascinated by
Do
everything.
you think my landing was cool as hell?
Oh, she was quite impressed with that. But almost immediately she was off and like trying to catalog every plant that she could see. These are things I've only read about. And to be honest, the books I was reading were quite old. Who knows? Maybe these are new species. Things that haven't been cataloged in our archives.
can they count?
What? They're
Can
plants.
they count?
No, they're
I
plants.
don't know. They got leaves. Got to count the leaves.
No, they don't. They are plants. Why do you need them to count?
I can't tell you right
Okay.
now. I send it to his mind, and I'm like, I need a bee that can count feet. Her.
You need a bee that can.
I
She
need a-
can't communicate telepathically back, so
Yeah, I just
You
tell
send
her
that to
I need
her.
a bee that can count feet.
she is A, confused, B, absolutely completely surprised that you can speak telepathically to her.
I have
But
many
yeah, you're just a
mysteries.
normal dude to her.
No, I'm a normal dude who
Yeah.
can speak telepathically.
She very sort of her facial expression is very confused and surprised, and you can see her sort of mentally archive this occasion to discuss later. What else would you guys like to do?
Jake is going to be gone.
Yes.
Jake
He
is
was left.
gone.
Yeah.
Yes, Amy in the chat. you
Apparently,
can see.
Amy was in a car accident.
What?
She's
What?
fine.
I thought-
apparently,
Oh!
But she's
it
okay.
seems like she's.
Might
It
wanna
seems like she's
leave
just
with-
having a.
Fender
like-
bender or something.
Yeah.
She's having like a
Oh.
freaking domino of misfortune. First her
Grief.
finger, and now.
Probably got her finger blood all over the steering wheel.
Oh my goodness.
Fuck.
Oh my!
Would she
Yeah, I
be
couldn't
driving
steer
back
because of all the finger blood.
Yeah. Logical
Mm.
conclusion.
Good grief. Okay. Well, I guess that means that you guys get to go back and think more about Pau's birthday.
Ah, boy.
All right.
I'm
So
gonna draw somebody else.
okay.
Who
So
do I see first?
Roll a d, roll a 9-sided die, I guess, or roll a 10-sided die in case you decide to draw yourself.
You see a mirror. Hey.
Hey.
Didn't have that number correspond to anybody. At least I didn't.
Yeah, that's the other thing. I didn't either. So let me look at the thing.
What's the order of characters on the?
I do actually
character
have an
list?
order. So
Oh, okay.
1,
Everybody
2,
roll initiative.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's actually Ara Takahashi. Oh wait, no, it's not. So it would be Shinichi, then. Okay, so 7,
No, it's 10.
8.
Bless you.
Gesundheit.
what? Who sneezed?
I have no idea. Never mind.
Right.
Just pick one.
What am I picking?
No, it's
I'll
Suru
pick.
is
You know what?
picking.
Fine. I'll go back to my original answer. You see, Ara is or rather Takahashi. Well, Ara. Really, you'd be probably calling him by his surname. Is currently like just sort of looking around, moonstruck because he's never been someplace with this level of natural beauty before.
I'm not fully sure who that is at the moment. but
He's
I-
a bird man.
He's not a birdman. He's a catman.
What? No, he was a. I thought he was a bird
He's.
man.
I'm afraid you were incorrect. I
Oh
actually
my
thought
God.
he has a token. A token
There's
here.
a token.
Has a token. Here's token.
Oh,
He is.
that fits too. I like that.
Yes, he is the angry cat boy.
Seems like a little scat.
But he is the geokineticist that Kasumi managed to find amongst the bandits.
Oh,
rather-
the kid that was just the angry boy.
Yes,
All
or
right,
rather, Pao managed to find. Really.
I remember him now.
Yes.
Hello.
Hey,
Hi.
how is
Oh,
it?
that was.
Is everything okay?
Well, I mean, there's nothing I can do right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, guy was driving really aggressively through people. You know, that type person who will constantly speed, get within 2
Yeah.
feet of something, and whip around
Yeah.
them. Yeah, that guy. She
Ah.
was driving the speed limit and maintaining that, and he got mad at her for driving too slow, whipped around her, and then slammed on his brakes.
What an asshole.
Oh.
What the fuck?
What
Yeah.
a dickhead.
That's
So-
grounds for kicking the shit out of him.
I
Okay.
I would love to.
Yeah.
Oh.
Florida he probably has a gun too.
So she's waiting on cops. He's still there, but of course nobody else stopped. But like, I mean, come on. Hopefully she'll be able to get it all sorted out. But he's clear, like he's 100% at fault. Her car, she doesn't know how bad.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. He purposely caused the accident, but if it's just
Yeah.
her word against his, all the cop is going to see is that she rear-ended him.
Yeah, rear end
Yeah.
collisions are nasty because it's
It
usually the
sucks.
rear ender's fault.
Yeah.
That really sucks.
Thanks, guys. I'm gonna go.
I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm.
no.
I'm just thinking aloud, I guess.
Womp.
Damn. It made me feel like a jerk. It's true though. I mean,
Yeah.
that is
No, I
what
just
happens.
Collision.
perhaps not the smartest thing to say
No.
I don't
in
know.
the moment.
That'll be all right. At least she's okay.
Rebuttable presumption. Uh-huh.
Okay, well, I guess Jake is out for tonight.
Mm.
Yep.
Yep.
We gonna hit the pause button?
Hmm.
I don't know. Oh,
Man.
Okay.
Yeah. The world is scary, and I wish I had a snail shell I can just sort of
Sorry, I had to go
retreat
do
into.
something.
it's
Yeah, no
alright.
problem.
Some stuff happened.
Yeah, some stuff ground to a halt anyway.
Why is there a cat man?
That was
That's the new drawing.
That's the angry cat boy we picked up
Yeah.
who can earthbend.
Oh. Well, I'm gonna start making fun of him now that I know what he looks like.
Yeah, he looks like a little shit.
I get really mad if you do that.
Wait,
Like
who?
pastel blue hair.
It's natural.
It's nice. No, I know.
Is
Because
it
doesn't Shin have like purple hair, or did I imagine that in my brain?
I'm afraid you imagined that Shin has black hair.
No, I thought he was like a purple Garfield man. I made that all up in my head. Oh. I see what I want, you know?
That used to happen to me a lot, reading books and then seeing physical
Yeah.
depictions of things.
Yeah. Sometimes you just get an image in your head, even if the book at some point even mentions something
Describes it
counter
in
to it. Yeah,
detail,
Mhm.
and it's
for
like,
some
"Ah,
reason.
that's not what I see."
Yeah, like
be
this
fair,
person's
I don't think I
personality
really-
is totally purple.
I don't think I really described Ara Takahashi very well when I initially described him, besides being young Ira
No,
Tor
he's right there.
guy.
It's just like this.
But
Just
yes.
like Sue's drawing of him.
Suru, please, you can roll artistry again.
Nope.
Or
She did.
actually, just roll a charisma.
Nope. I
Oh, you
already
did.
It's
You
a
She
two.
did.
did. It's the 2.
You did too.
Is it lower than before?
You now have a very rudimentary stick figure Ira Tor figure. In
I'm gonna
3D.
walk up to him and just open his hand and put it in it and close his hand.
What the?
Pat
What
him on
is-
the head and walk away.
Don't patronize. Why am I? Huh?
Suru's gone. She vanished. You hear a splash.
You let something happen to that, you might die for real.
What?
It's magic.
Yeah.
Really? Make a bluff check, Suru.
Wait, technically, isn't it? It jumps off the page.
It is actually magic, but so it would actually, and it probably would not actually have a magic aura at this point. But yeah, Suru, you can try bluffing him. He does
But
not
I'm
have a good sense
actually
motive. I'll tell you that.
trained in that.
You can do that untrained.
Yeah,
Everyone
anybody
can
can
lie.
lie.
Oh, I got a -2.
You just might be doing really bad.
It's still pretty good.
That's actually very good. For Suru. Oh my god. What did you hex me?
I told you more than I should have already.
What? No, you didn't. You told me less than what. Oh. Okay. He very carefully puts it into a pouch and closes it very tightly
Too tightly.
and gulps. He looks now very nervous.
She gives him a very sad look. Just shakes her head.
Why would you do this?
Alright. See you later.
What?
He goes and starts skipping rocks
Oh,
across
God.
the lake.
See
How
you
far-
later.
how far-
Turns on a heel and just skips a rock.
Wait, where
Doesn't
does she
go
even
anywhere.
get? Where she even get the rock? Are we in a
All-
boat?
all-
a sky
all the
ship
ele-
above?
all
Oh, are
the
we back on the
represented
boat?
Here. Yeah, I thought we were off the boat.
I thought
Yeah,
we were
you are.
hanging out on the.
Oh,
on
okay.
the-
I thought we were
Yes,
like in
you
the
are.
middle of the lake, floating on the boat.
I said you debarked, and then Jake
Oh, okay.
corrected me and told me the correct word is disembarked.
It's true.
Ripped all the bark off
Which
the
is-
trees.
It's true.
Oh man,
Yeah, I debarked all of the trees. They are now barkless.
No.
trees are not an element. Fuck these trees. Get them out of here.
Trees, well, technically, actually, wood.
They are.
If you're
Trees
using
are not an element.
in the Chinese tradition. Metal and wood are
But in
elements.
the Pathfinder tradition though.
Well, actually,
Oh?
wood and metal are possible kinetic
Shit.
elements.
Shit. Damn it. Could you be a metal kineticist dude and also have a gun?
Yes.
Fuck, man. Shit.
Strictly speaking,
That'd be
there's
so
no
cool.
rule interaction,
You could
that I
curve
know
the
of.
bullet.
but potentially.
You could make a wanted.
I'm just going to use the restroom real fast, and I'll be right back.
Okay. So we're all making wanted characters.
Crack the code.
Yes.
Sada's gonna be replaced with a loom that'll give us our instructions.
Yes.
Only if the people vote for it, though. Since we're democracy
true.
now.
That's true.
Democratic looms.
Vote for the loom. It'll print you a rug with your
Vote
instructions on
loom.
it.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry, are we making wanted characters because I want to be Morgan Freeman?
Yeah, we're learning how
You
to
can't
bend
just
the bullet.
pick Morgan Freeman.
Okay, I just did.
You hold dibs. That's right. It's true.
We
Alright,
can
then I'm
strap-
gonna be Angela.
We could
There we
strap
go.
bombs onto all the Skitterkin. That movie's stupid.
I've never
Oh,
seen
it
it,
is.
no, but
Oh boy.
There's a scene
Oh,
in it I think
shit.
you'd like.
What if I
if we
want to
just
be
strap bombs to
common?
people, then I'm good with it.
Well, let's strap bombs to rats. They make rat brain bombs. How does that work?
Yeah, I never know.
Listen, you can't think too hard
Train
about
fight?
Wanted.
No, I know.
It's like
I
staring into
know.
the abyss, but for stupid things.
Yeah, really.
Someone's staring into the abyss.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, by considering the movie Wanted.
I've never seen that.
Well, it's really good.
Really?
No.
No.
It's quite bad and very disappointing. Does not actually deliver on the promises that it makes.
And
It's probably better than the source material, though. That guy
That's
is
true.
a bummer.
I found where I wrote down the names of the outsiders of Abscissa.
Oh.
Oh, cool.
Is it like an abacus?
A calculator.
They're really weak, familiar worthy one is called an altos, and it is a floating, hardly substantial swarm of numbers and equations, convenient for checking one's math and for
That's
acting
nice.
as
Uh-huh, yeah.
calculators.
All right. Let's get one of those into
I
the bee.
summon thee.
How do I bind one of these to a bee?
To a bee.
Yes,
Yeah.
a bee. The bee
Such
is
mysteries are
important.
unfortunately beyond you, Gadaris.
I can't call in a favor.
With Absissa?
I know it's a stretch, but I'm not gonna rest until I get a bee that can count.
Hello, random succubus. I am Absissa. I will definitely help you for no apparent reason by allowing you to bind
ants
one
can
of my
count.
servants into your service.
Ants could count. They count the number of steps they take to know how far away they are from their colony.
That's fucked up, really?
Yeah. So if you actually, so they tried this. They made the ants' feet longer by putting little ant stilts on them, and they went too far when they were returning because they counted their footsteps and they went too far.
How?
How do
Must
they
be
put
horrifying
ants?
for
How
the
do they
ant.
put stilts on an ant?
That wasn't my
Fucking-
question. My question was going to be like, how high of a number can an ant hold in its head? That's strange.
I mean, a lot.
I guess it's like a little weird robot, really, if you think about it. Ants are weird.
Yeah, a new experiment has revealed that the ants measure distance with some sort of internal pedometer based on stride length.
Wow.
So if an ant can count pedometers, why can't a bee?
Bees don't walk places.
Well, what about...
They just sort of weirdly float around.
Yeah, but they like know the distance to flowers and then communicate that by dancing.
It's true, they do dance.
And the dances tell them how far to go to find the flower.
Are there
Already.
Sarugan murder hornets?
Oh no.
Hadanese?
Sure.
No, they're
Sure.
only native to this
Idiot.
island.
Well,
Yeah, they're going to
They're
become
dangerous.
native to
Get
this
something like
island
that,
in
you
my
probably-
process of trying to create
probably
a
wanna
bee that can
bottle it up.
count.
Actually, Sarugu being so tropical, those are probably, I think those are really a temperate species, so they're probably more native to the more southerly islands of the Broken Coast. So in Sarugu, you might not have to worry about murder hornets very often.
Worry, I was gonna put them in a jar and throw them at somebody.
Oh, well, that too. Then unfortunately, you might not be able to access them either.
My god, ant stilts. Wow.
Those poor ants.
How'd they do that?
They,
Incredible.
I don't know.
Science, man. Wow.
Science, man, yeah. They went pretty far for science.
Animal prosthetics are neat. Animal prosthetics are neat too.
Yeah. Probably have to use really small tweezers.
Yeah.
Right.
What
yeah,
if the idea, the appeal of creating a bee that can count is just so tempting to the Absissan order that they, even though it's coming from a succubus, they'll just be forced to do it because who doesn't want a bee that can count?
That's true. Absissan, typically, because
Do you have a bee that can count? You know that Terry Pratchett computer that's made of ants?
no.
Don't think I read that one. Nope.
Oh, well, in Terry Pratchett, they make a computer with ants.
That's
I don't
neat.
doubt it.
But Absissans are making like Babbage engines and things, so
Yeah, they could do it with ants.
Yeah.
they potentially could, but they are instead doing it with mind-numbingly complex clockwork. Anyway, so yes, you settle in to the valley. Is there anything any of you would in particular like to do while in the valley?
Still thinking about how to light a bell.
I guess I could. I've been meaning to talk to Ikari Nohi about something, so I could like yank him out here.
Oh.
You could. You have a leaf of
I
his.
summon thee to see another beautiful sight.
Yeah, that's one part of it.
So sweet.
So I do that.
Alright. You pull the leaf from your hair and sort of let it drop, and it is caught on a wind and spins off into the distance.
Shit.
And
He's gone.
very rapidly, a torrent of leaves zips down the valley across the lake towards you, swirling into a vortex of leaves directly in front of you before coalescing into none other than the nine-tailed fox spirit, Ikari Nohi, who immediately takes a fighting stance, looking around angrily, goes, "Okay, who I'm fucking up? You?
Hey
No,
man,
not you.
what's
You, I know you."
It's
hey
that
man,
kid,
what's up?
the one with the blue hair.
Oh no.
Hara Takahashi looks at this as Ikari Nohi slowly starts floating up into the air as a ball of foxfire appears in both of his hands and at the tip of each of his tails as they spread out behind him. And he grins a very threatening grin. And our Takahashi is gone, just zipping down through into the forest, disappearing into the foliage. And Ikari Nohi is after him immediately.
Oh, jeez. He's really fast.
Ikari Nohi is really fast, yes. He can turn into a wind and like.
No, I know he's fast. I meant that kid's really fast.
Oh yeah, he's motoring because he's
Why
like
did you
terrified for his
Why
life.
did you set a ancient spirit on him, Sarah?
Thought it'd be funny, and it is kind of funny. I thought Akari Nohi would probably realize that I didn't need his help to kill a kid, but
You should probably make sure that he does know that.
well, I mean, he's all the way over there now.
There's a small explosion in the forest.
I'll go take care of this. I'll just take off running.
You find our Takahashi desperately getting behind trees as they sort of detonate as Ikari Nohi throws a barrage of small fireballs at them.
Hey, I think this was a fun prank. Please stop.
Ikari stops in midair,
Alright.
sort of floating. Prank.
Yeah, like a goof.
A swirl of leaves is suddenly all you're left with, Paulina, as before you, Suru, appears a very mad-looking fox spirit. You pranked me?
Yeah.
I gave you a leaf to summon me in times of actual need, and you pranked me?
Yeah.
Fuck you! Why would you do that?
That was fucking funny. Did you see that kid run?
Yeah, it was really funny. Dude can motor, though. But not the point.
Surprised.
I mean, thank you for, like, the previous one of taking me to a place I've never been to before, but this is just, like, I'm not here to, like, scare the shit out of random assholes with blue hair.
No, that was just a nice side bonus.
Here specifically? Yeah, once or twice. It's...
I don't blame you. It's really nice here.
It is.
I do actually need your help, though.
Okay, what?
We have a problem. Not right now, obviously, but there are these guys, and they're assholes. And I was wondering if I can get your help, or if you'd even be able to help us with it.
Well, if you actually use the leaf when you're fighting them, then sure.
Well, what do you ever prepare for things that are in your future?
Never.
No, not really.
I
Kind of
don't
forester.
either, but I'm just trying to turn over a new leaf. Not
Is
really.
that a pun?
Yeah, and it was also a lie. I'm really not trying to do that.
Okay.
But
Fair.
anyway, this one guy's apparently, or is it a girl? I don't even remember.
That's
Anyway.
gonna make it a little harder.
Well, the problem is that they burn people to death. So I was wondering if you had any insight or experience in maybe not people burning to death. I don't know. You got fire stuff. And she makes gestures like fire gestures.
He watches you for a second making fire gestures with your fingers. You can stop. I get it. Foxfire is similar, but different than regular elemental fire. It doesn't burn nearly as out of control. It's not. It's magic. It's basically the physical manifestation of my will to damage something when I will to do so. They burn things. I mean, if they're doing it just with regular fire, that's what you humans do all the time. So
You talking about the Seven Sorrows?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a magma kineticist.
I have no idea what that means.
They control lava and magma.
That's scary.
Yeah.
Actually.
Hey,
luck.
do you know anything about fire lizards?
They're annoying.
Oh,
They
okay.
light trees on fire a lot. They're kind of a pain in the ass. Why?
You know how to capture them?
No.
Okay. We were going to deal with a bunch of them, but we want to train them instead of, killing them.
How beneficent of you.
Yeah. Okay. Thought you would have some kind of an inside track on the whole not burning to death thing, but.
Well, I mean, what? You want me to tell you how to light on fire and not die? That's not something really happens.
I mean, I've already done that.
Good. Then you figured it out more than I have. Is there anything else about these guys that maybe that I could help with? I don't know.
There's
Maybe
7
you
of
kill
them.
all of them?
There's one that is a illusion master of some kind. I don't even know how he does it.
There's a master of
They
disguise.
do it.
A bunch of super cool, super badass warriors who are very dangerous.
Well, actually, I can kind of help with that one.
Oh yeah?
Cool. That's the hardest one that I can
Because we
puzzle
don't
out.
even know.
We got nothing to go on except actually nothing. We got nothing. That could be anybody.
Are they here?
I don't
No
think
idea.
so.
Maybe. Could
I
be
hope
right over
not.
there.
Well, yeah, I can pierce through a lot of illusions with my abilities. So,
well, if you can make sure the 11 of us aren't actually a super spy or something, that'd be good.
Seems like a big ask to tell you to keep an eye on us and just fucking obliterate somebody who seems like a secret assassin.
I mean, I do like obliterating secret assassins. So I could be convinced. But if I'm going to be asked to, check for illusionary disguises on every member of, your population, that's going to be a problem.
Can't Suru, see through every illusionary disguise?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
Like once a day.
Once a day for a minute.
Oh. That's not enough.
The right time would be great. Unfortunately.
You don't know when that is.
But yeah, I can do it on you guys here, if you want.
I'm not going to tell you not to. I mean, I really don't think that's an issue right now, but sure, go ahead.
All right. You want me to start with Blue Kid?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Shit, he was the assassin.
Okay.
Kill him.
A small flame appears over Ara Takahashi's head and quickly spreads into sort of like an aura around his body. He is very upset by this and is starting to panic again until it disappears. No, he's what he is.
Nice.
Okay.
Now do me.
He does it to you, Sada, and yeah, you are Sada Ryudo.
Oh,
congratulations.
That's good. I'm making sure I wasn't an assassin who got really into character and forgot.
That would be funny. But then would you find out that it was you? If you got too into character that you believed it?
I don't know.
Palina, you'll be happy to know that you are who you think you are.
What? Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I zoned out for.
You're not an assassin disguised as Paulina.
Oh, thank goodness.
Suru, Neither are you.
Damn it.
That would have made it so much easier.
In fact, he has no issue. None of you are, in fact, a secret assassin disguised as someone else.
All right. That's good.
Until he runs into Gadars, and there he has an issue.
Oh.
There he is. Get him.
No, I'm shit.
This guy's disguised magically.
Shit. Thanks.
Yeah.
Gulpofig Newton.
I'm good.
Betrayed us.
Does he obliterate me in fire?
He's starting to get ready to. Yeah.
He's okay.
Alright.
What?
I pulled up my hands and say, "You got me."
He's actually one of our.
We already know. That's just it's kind of his thing.
Well, that would be the perfect disguise, though, if you already knew that I was disguised. But
That's
I was
true.
disguised as the person who was disguised, if you think about it.
We'll turn back into Kadaris then.
Okay. I look around. Is there anybody who shouldn't see me as Gadaris?
Well, the people who are here that would not know that who Gadars is Ara Takahashi and Hikari Noi.
I'd rather not.
Anyway, yeah, he's okay. I wouldn't explode him. Please.
The foxfire slowly disappears.
You could try using fire. I mean, I'd be fine with it.
Gadars, you're not entirely certain if this...
Foxfire might count. It's holy fire.
Yeah, you're not... Maybe? You don't know.
That would suck. It would hurt.
Maybe. It might not.
Maybe
It is
I'd
still
be
fire.
into it.
Maybe you'll be into it.
There was one other thing.
Yeah.
She takes a drag on a cigarette. I don't know. I wanted to be farther along with this before I told you. But I'm not really satisfied with the solution that I came up with last time when I met you.
For the
trees.
deforestation?
Yeah.
Yeah,
How
actually,
do we
I
do
was
trees good?
planning on bringing that up to you because you've just kept building more and more sawmills, and I've been noticing a certain decrease in the local tree population.
Oh no.
Which, as a forest spirit, is concerning. Also angering. I'm working on it. I'm trying to figure out how I can. We need to do this.
You need to murder all the trees?
Yeah. It's kind of like what living things do. But
That's true.
I want to figure out a way to do it more sustainably. I just don't have all the pieces together yet. I know we need money, so I'm working on the money part.
He raises an eyebrow at you and sort of regards you carefully and goes, okay. He points at you, Sada, and goes,
That's me.
You're in charge, yeah?
Yeah.
Good. You give her whatever she needs to get this done.
Okay.
Because I trust her, I don't trust you. You can
Wow.
fuck off.
Fuck you.
Can we make a tree that likes to be cut down? Like it's into it.
It doesn't matter if it's into it or not.
This weird disguised guy is like making me actually want to like detonate him. So
Hey, you're a forest spirit.
yeah.
Do you know if these can count?
Bees can fucking count.
I knew it!
He rolls his
Holy
eyes.
shit.
But yeah, so I trust you to do this. Just don't, just do it. Guess is what I'm asking.
I already said I was going to do it.
Yeah, I know. Just thanks.
But how?
Thumbs up.
He gives you a thumbs up.
Okay, well, that's all I wanted, so, man. Guess you do you.
What are you guys doing out here anyway?
Chilling.
We came out here to see Kasumi's thing. She's gonna do a thing.
Yeah, she's in the bottom of the lake right now. Is she drowning?
Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is. Never mind.
Oh, you want me to get
No,
her out?
she just can swim.
Nah, she can breathe
Forever.
underwater.
Okay,
It was
fine.
I think she can
She
breathe
likes-
underwater.
She likes to be in the water.
Can Kazumi breathe underwater?
Yeah, I think so.
She can become
Right.
water. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She should be all right down there.
She loves it. She like swam under Vivend that one time. She can breathe.
Okay. That's all you need me for?
Yeah. Much.
I'll try to think of more ways on how to combat not being lit on fire or being lit on fire and not
Sick.
melting.
Yeah, and that fucking disguise cat too.
Yep, no, I'll be eyes out, but again, my domain is mostly in the forest, so unless he wanders into it,
No, I
guess
get
I
it.
could make a trip out to your place. Ugh.
I knew it wasn't really, but we don't really have any leads or options. So
I'll keep an eye out. I'll ask the trees to do the same. The ones you don't cut down.
yeah, don't ask them to look at things. We don't want them to see. That.
We don't want an Isengard situation.
Cool.
The daimyo should know better. Anyway, okay, you all. I'm gonna get back to my shrine then. You, good luck doing what
Peace.
you're doing, and with these 7 guys. And he hands you another leaf. If you do need help with them, call me.
Someday I will call you to blow someone up.
That'll be
Good.
sick.
Freaking finally. Happy birthday, Kalina. And with that,
Aw. He knows where you are.
It was early.
Wow.
Yeah. He can't count, but bees can.
What?
He was early.
No, about the
Birthday.
bee thing.
He said bees can count.
Why did he say that?
Because
Good
I asked him.
Why did you ask him about bees?
Oh
Counting.
shit. I'm thinking about bees these days.
Just having
I
a lot
just-
of bee thoughts?
I mean, look. What?
I
Don't you want
just
to know?
like
Don't you
'em.
want to know if bees can count?
Like, our magic bees or just like bees in general?
I would prefer if it's just regular bees, but the magic bees would work too.
Would work for what?
It really bothers me that Fruit is
Am
talking
I
about
missing something?
And I was
No.
watching a lot of bees yesterday on YouTube. It's really bothering me.
Yeah, see. I'm just thinking about I have my own rich internal life and I
don't know
have
that.
thoughts that go on.
Yeah.
And right now I'm kind of hung up on bees and I'm thinking about them. Don't you
Yeah,
think a
you
bee
are.
is neat? Think about a bee for a minute and tell me that that's not cool.
Yeah, I've thought about bees. I think they're pretty good.
Yeah, they
So
buzz around.
I saw
they
one of
make
those.
honey.
I saw one of those beetles with like the big horn on its head. In
Yo,
the day,
those are dope.
and I just sat there thinking about that beetle for a while. I couldn't meditate. Could only think about a beetle.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
So,
Do they have those betting parlors where you bet on those guys?
They gotta.
Around?
yeah.
Little Hercules beetle fights. They gotta.
We'll start them.
All right.
it's kind of cruel to the beetles.
Start a beetle
Beetles
fight.
like it.
They're like celebrities.
Beetle fight. Yeah, and they understand what celebrities like being a beetle. So
Yeah.
What's the pay?
all
is
good. plus the
Hmm.
pay is good. Being a beetle.
All right. So you make camp.
Beetle battle.
Ara Takahashi
Big
is
bad
like
Beetleborgs.
beside himself with paranoia. Basically just huddled beneath a tree with his arms wrapped around his chest, looking around for the next thing that's going to pop out and try and murder him. Whenever he sees Suru, he visibly flinches. Otherwise, things sort of proceed normally. Tatsu makes you a very good camp meal, and you find the night upon you. Are you setting up watches?
Yeah, sure.
I mean, I don't sleep, so I can just watch.
Oh, sure that. Godars.
Godars doesn't sleep.
Kadaris likes to watch.
And I do like to watch. I might, well, never mind.
I sleep on the boat.
Gotta sleeps on the boat.
Just in case somebody tries to sneak up and hijack it.
Gadaris. During the night, please make a perception check.
All right. Ba, ba, ba. Good number, good number, good number. Okay number. Not great, but
Good number. Gadaris, you see in the middle of the night a light. A sort of seemingly pure white light in the midst of the gloom and darkness.
do I detect any desires coming from the light?
Incidentally, no.
Hmm.
It is quite distant, so it might just be out of your range.
Oh. How distant are we talking?
Like on the other side of the lake.
Does the light tempt me to approach it? Does it like? Well, I guess I wouldn't know if I failed the wisdom check or whatever. I wouldn't know that I failed a will check.
It does not.
Just a light over there, huh? I squint a little bit. Just looks like a light.
It appears to be moving around the edge of the lake. Around nearer to the skiff.
The air skiff?
Yes.
Alright, well. Who's by me? I'm gonna nudge some people awake just in case. Well, I guess I wake up Akio.
Ah!
Akio, there's a light over there. Come on. We gotta look at it.
Okay. Let me just get my beer.
Don't you sleep in your armor?
I do.
Do you? That's a bad idea.
That would be bad.
Wake up fatigued in the morning.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. There's not a
Armor
feat for that.
The voice in my head
There is.
says
It's endurance. He doesn't have it.
Okay, well, the voice in my head recommends that when we level up, that I get into
Take endurance so you can sleep in armor.
Or
Yeah.
just not sleep in your armor. But
Quiet voice in my head, you don't understand.
You could get some sort of like leg locking thing so you can sleep standing up in your armor.
Yeah, that'd be great. You're right. Oh man, I'm just trying to be as old and I'm trying to be as efficiently old as possible.
Yeah. All right. Well, while he's putting on his armor, I kind of try and approach the light closer.
it retreats at your approach.
Oh man, how far? Does it just go away entirely?
No, just a little into the forest.
Can you hear me, light?
It does not respond.
Shake if you can hear me, if you can understand speech.
Is that a bee?
Again, does not respond. But at this point, Sada.
Yeah?
You awaken.
Oh, I wake up on the boat.
Yes. And you are...
Who's stealing my boat?
No one.
That
but
light is...
You do notice the light, and unlike Gadar's, you feel the need to investigate it.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
How
What
much?
do you do? It's a pointed curiosity in the back of your mind.
I look at it.
It is a nondescript sort of ovoid light of pure white at the edge of the lake, or actually now moving deeper into the forest.
I stare. Do I see Gadaris?
You do see Gadars.
Hey, Gadaris, what the hell is that?
It's some kind of light that was checking out the boat. I don't really know what its deal is. It either doesn't understand speech or refuses to acknowledge that it understands speech. I mean, it's just a light, so unless you're particularly curious, I guess you can just go back to sleep and we can leave it be.
Steve?
Did you say something, Sals?
I asked Sada to make a will save.
Okay.
So if I roll good again. Hey,
Okay. Sada, you are compelled to go investigate it.
damn it. That must be a really high will save.
So Sada just says, "No, I actually do really want
Yeah,
to look at the light."
you know, I'm gonna go check that shit out.
Okay, well,
I jump off the boat.
Wait, no, wait. If you're gonna do that, then let's get other people than just you.
Yeah, how noisy are you guys being?
I yell.
Waking up yet?
I yelled at Gadaris.
Okay. Well,
I'm gonna look at the light.
I think I
No, I
probably
said, what the hell is that, Gadaris?
Those of you
I
who are still
tackle
asleep
Sada.
can make perception checks.
Absolutely.
No, I just realized I forgot to roll it.
Perception.
Perception.
I percept it.
Tsuru and Palina, you're both able to awaken at the noise of this conversation.
I flip off the boat.
All right.
Okay, as Sada
Why you
starts
flipping off
chasing
the
after
boat?
this,
Yeah.
I move to intercept and tackle her.
All right. Gadaris, please make a will save.
A will save. Oh, now
Shit.
I'm close enough.
Uh-oh.
You brushing something there, Rita?
Oh, sorry, I'm doodling. Into my microphone, I guess.
How
Well,
dare
if
you?
honestly, if a 27 can't do it, then I've got no chance.
Wait, I'm about to roll.
You think it's a good suggestion not to tackle Sada, actually.
Oh, it's doing like targeted stuff. Alright.
Time for Bet by Art to go into automatic save Sada from doing Sada shit again. In his sleep. Why the
Did the
fuck?
vampire wake up though?
I mean, I can't roll for him, I think.
No,
Can I?
I can,
Yes.
Aha.
but
I'm
skill.
pretty sure Akio is not on the boat?
He actually does wake up. Akio does not. Oh, wait,
Akio's
Gadaris
already-
woke him up.
Yeah.
I woke up.
Yeah, I'm already up.
Bat
All
Bear
right,
also
so-
wakes up.
Yeah, Bet by Art's like, wait a second! He sniffs
Am
the
I
air.
compelled to
God!
like? Am I compelled to run at the light, or do I still have some sense to myself?
You just want to investigate it, and you are compelled to actually go towards it, but not to like charge towards it.
How far away is it?
I say, hey everybody,
Moving
wake up!
deeper into the forest now.
Wake up! We gotta look at the light.
How
Oh,
far
wait.
away is it?
It's a ways away. It's like a few hundred feet at this point from where your party is.
Throw a rock at it.
Nice.
It does not reach.
What?
It's far away. That's how distance works, Rita.
But Suru's so strong.
Yes, but
Throwback to when I threw a rock at the floating elf building.
unfortunately it does not reach, and the light appears to retreat further into the forest. Sada, you're still under a compulsion to go and check it out.
After that light.
Are we compelled?
Why though?
Close
It's
enough?
just a
Yeah.
light.
That's not. I mean, it is weird that there's a light.
What if I grab Sada?
They have to catch me first.
That is true. Sada does move a little. Sada moves at the same speed, so if she's running and Suru is running, Suru will not be able to catch up. The other thing is, Suru, if you do try to do anything but like follow Sada, you'll have to make a will save.
I'll make a will save. But you just told me I can't catch her, so I guess I won't.
You analyze the situation, recognize that you can't catch Sada, and you go back to sleep.
Oh no!
Yep.
Nope, too late.
See you guys later.
I can catch her.
You could, Paulina.
I'm great at catching things.
Yeah.
But are you
Make
great
a
at
will
will
save.
saving things?
I'm decent.
It is a pretty high will save. I rolled a 27.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh, there goes Tombstone trying to kill his character again.
Classic Tomb.
Gotta end this campaign somehow.
Remember when he walked into town and was like, I'm a big murderer, turn me in, I dare you.
Yeah, I do.
You wouldn't.
You wouldn't.
Yeah, if you could kindly make a will save.
I will very kindly make a will save. Thank you for asking.
You're welcome.
Not great.
True.
Yeah.
It is
That
not a
morale
charm
bonus
or
does not
fear
help,
effect,
yeah.
unfortunately. I don't think.
It's a compulsion, isn't it?
It's not. I don't think it's a charm.
Yeah.
It's definitely
it's
not
a-
fear.
Wouldn't be a charm if it's not charming then.
What is that buff
Yep.
coming from? What is that? Get
I
that
have
out
no
of here.
idea.
Why is it?
Oh,
I
that
do
would
have-
be from
I do have a enchantment spell and effect thing, but it's a +2.
that'd be
it's
from
a-
a bard at some
Alright,
point.
I'll-
That
Yeah,
must be
maybe I
from
got-
fucking Fubo.
Fubo's buff is not checked though, so I'm confused as to where that
Oh,
blurb is
yeah.
coming from.
Mm.
Where does the blurb come from? I do have a +2 against enchantment.
Okay.
But that's still
it
not
is
going to be
unfortunately
enough.
Still not enough. Paulina, you think that maybe I won't interfere. Actually.
Oh man, that's not helpful.
Alright,
Sada.
bye, Sada. Have fun looking at the light.
You can still follow Sada.
Am I
What
like?
if, what if I
Okay.
throw a rock at Sada?
Those
Oh,
bad
So
by
am
all
I
means,
like? Am I like without complete
fire
sense?
away.
Do I need
I-
to? Do I need to go after the light, or can I just stay here?
I do throw a
No,
rock at
you are compelled to follow the light.
Okay.
Sada. What do I roll to do that?
Attack roll. Melee. Excuse me, ranged. Excuse me.
I don't have a ranged attack. So,
Yeah, there should be one in the attack.
At the very top of your attacks tab, there will just be a generic melee and
oh,
ranged
there it
attack.
is.
Yep. It's pretty good.
Sir,
Ow,
Sada,
fuck.
what's your... Yeah, sir, roll 1d4 plus your strength bonus.
Yeah, that just beats my AC.
I'd imagine you're flat-footed.
That's also true.
Strength bonus, not raging, is... Rage
Plus
is on.
7?
Hold on. Yeah, I think 7 is correct.
Alright, Sada, you take 9 strain as a rock poings off your shoulder armor.
Damn.
Jesus, 9 strain kills peasants.
Yeah.
Well, Sada's not a peasant.
I know, I'm just saying, it's funny. You throw a
No,
rock at a peasant
literally
and
on
they
a
die.
minimum roll, Suru throwing rocks will just kill peasants.
Yeah, so you can't, like, whenever you're in town and you need to throw a rock real bad, you gotta... It's
Watch
actually,
where you're throwing that thing.
It's actually like, you gotta consider your aim, buddy.
It
They're
is
not-
funny how that works. That just like peasants just have lower HP.
Well, you
The
can't
nobles,
have... Wait, do nobles have a lot of HP?
the aristocrat has a d8 hit dice, and the peasants have a d6.
Wow, classist game.
Must be that real sweet meat they eat, because they're
Well,
rich.
no, actually, yeah, just typically
It's
nobles
their
are going to be healthier than
nutrition.
peasants.
So I take it that did nothing to improve the situation.
Sada is not any less compelled to follow the light, but sir, you have successfully hit her in the back with a rock.
And it hurt, but that doesn't stop me.
It does sting.
Oh, What can I do with Akia? Do I roll willpower? I can throw it.
You can try, but I think at this point we're following her into the woods.
I was gonna throw a glass bottle at the back of her head.
Are we gonna leave anybody at the ship?
Yeah.
Okay. Who's it gonna be?
Kasumi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kasumi, Ara Takahashi, Tatsu, Shunichi potentially. Shunichi would probably
Okay,
start
that's
following after Asada.
Hope we don't need Kasumi's firepower.
What?
Yeah.
For
That's
what?
fine.
I'll just tell that
Water power.
Ari.
Okay.
I'll just tell Ari if anything happens to go get Kasumi.
Alright.
I want to see what this light is.
Yeah, now we go do that.
Okay.
Everybody
You-
wants to know.
Sada leads you deeper into the woods. You can't see the light anymore. It's disappeared into the trees, but somehow you know which paths to follow to get to it. Until finally you reach a clearing. And the light is there. But it is no longer a light. It has resolved into a figure who looks at you from across the clearing while sitting upon a rock with a single bright blue eye. And he looks like this.
Ew.
Does that? Um,
Huh.
Oh,
does that mean something?
it
to us?
says.
Yeah.
Well, we know what it is now. Let's leave.
Yeah.
I didn't expect the Undertale reference from you, Sal's.
Sans.
Alright, I pull out my sword. I'm gonna kill it.
You're gonna kill the skeleton?
Do we know this
Well,
guy? I don't remember.
What's going
if
on
that's
with
the
Sato
thing
now?
that we know.
Sada, your compulsion is gone.
Ah, that was stupid.
You saw this figure before.
I did?
Yes,
It's
you
your
all have.
mom.
I try to remember.
Oh,
It
man.
was like literally 2 days ago.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh,
You
is
saw
this
him on
Sunny?
the other side of a mirror.
On the other side. Oh! What?
Oh, the Burn King.
Damn.
A tall man
The hell?
in white robes,
Oh,
half of
shit.
which are a little bled through, with a mask that only has one eye revealed on its left.
Hey, what the
Was
hell are you
Burnt
doing
King
here?
Exactly the whole time?
Sorry, pardon my language, but it's a bit of a surprise.
It was
I bow.
a little familiar. Greetings, all of you.
What do you want?
It's a bit weird to see the king of all ancient elves.
And modern,
Yes.
so some say.
I put my sword away. Oh, okay.
I was. You are the first non-elf to dare contact me directly through a mirror. I was curious just who you were.
Oh, that's nice.
Is it?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's flattering. You're an important guy and you want to know about this.
Well, why is your way of finding that out sneaking up on us in the middle of the night while we're sleeping?
That is
And
mysterious.
stealing away just one of us.
That is
I don't
true.
get very many opportunities for melodrama.
Oh boy.
Well, I don't know. When you banished those sun elves, that was pretty melodramatic. It's like, damn.
Yes, well, frankly, they cannot
Brought it
be
upon
allowed to
themselves.
remain upon one of the fortress cities.
That's fine. I get it now. We're leaders
are
of
you?
this nation.
I'm Sada Ryuta. Daimyo
Very good.
Sarugu.
Very good. Tsurugu, the island in the north of Hadano. But
Yeah.
why were you contacting me Or rather,
I mean-
why did my people come to seek refuge from you?
It's cool. We're doing lots of moving and shaking down here on the surface. And they also live above us, so.
Forgive me, but these questions are somewhat, how to put it?
I mean, I told you before, but I guess I didn't really tell you in great detail, though.
No, but these questions are leading.
You just
My
you can't
people-
understand it.
No, I do. My people do not simply make decisions based on typically the political situations of the countries that are literally beneath them. Your rebellion by itself, a simple enemy of my enemy is my friend relationship between you and Emberillion, likely would not have been enough to convince the Archon to seek refuge from you, but yet he has. I was intrigued by this.
Sada's got cool eyeballs.
She does. Very striking. Golden.
Yeah.
That might have something to do with it.
It might be people. I still think
Likely not.
It's hard to do. You have to do it. There's a lot of whooshy crazy stuff.
I mean, I guess we've been making waves. There's some stuff in the Twin Kingdoms and Viven.
Yeah,
Again,
would they know about that?
these are events that do not typically come to our considerations.
Well, what the fuck comes to your considerations then?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Damn.
It is. Though, a little, again, familiarly posed.
No, that's Suru says that when
You woke me up in the
she's
middle
being
of the night,
formal.
okay? And this is about as familiar as we're gonna get.
True. I apologize for this. I took the time to look into you, to all of you.
Huh.
And I have seen you in the stars.
Oh,
That's cool.
Fate swirls around you like an eddied pool.
what's she doing?
I cannot tell you.
She's always getting into trouble.
Save that you have the interest of the cosmos.
Huh?
If I use my
Why?
true sight thing, it doesn't really show me anything, right? I do use it.
He's completely see-through. The entity
Yeah.
before you is not actually there.
He's projecting
He's a
himself.
hologram.
If I look around anywhere else, do I see anything?
No.
Where are you?
I mean,
I am here
Well,
and not here. My body is in Asterilioth, in my palace, but my mind is here.
why would fate, the cosmos, be interested in us?
That is the question,
just
isn't
like
it?
that, Goofy.
But I can see through the stars. There are 3 great strands of fate that are tying this world together, whipping across it like zephyrs towards their inevitable conclusion. And around you is tied one. And around my people as well. The entities that you now face are of cosmic significance. Or at least one of them.
Can you tell us which one?
That would be helpful.
Your strand of fate is filled with visions of destruction and fire, of unrelenting and gleeful annihilation. The very essence of all things destroyed.
What?
Super great.
That doesn't sound very good.
I really like the sound of it.
Might not be so bad.
Yeah, but maybe it's the good stuff that gets. I mean, the bad stuff. That's right.
You have unfortunately been picked by the most vicious of the three strands. For what reason, I cannot tell you. But your fates are now intrinsically intertwined with it.
Of the destruction fate.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, so how does that explain why your guys would decide to pair up with us if we're the bad fate where everything gets
Just 'cause
blown
we're
up?
For the bad
Cosmically
fate,
important.
Emberyllion had already befallen. Emberyllion touched its surface, and so they sought through the stars to where it would lead. And when they saw an inevitable enemy of it, they sought refuge.
But
and alliance.
So it's like one of the seven sorrows is the just a bad dude.
Is what?
Just like one of the seven sorrows, a bad fate guy, just a mean guy.
Could be.
He's going around
I'm not familiar, or
scouring.
perhaps all of them.
like
I am not
stuff.
familiar with these seven sorrows. I am afraid my personal knowledge of what is occurring in Hadano is somewhat limited. I have many concerns.
Sada's just
being
very bewildered.
a king.
What about the other strands? What are those?
There's two others. One is
Other-
free, cartwheeling through the cosmos like a beneficent spiral. It leads through Ardania.
Yeah, these are the different campaigns. That's what I thought.
Sorry, but what
Oh boy.
does any of this mean a damn thing to anyone? Because I don't know what the hell he's talking about.
Yeah, I mean, my
It's a little
issue
above my
is,
pay
like,
grade.
Nathande, you find out about the fate stuff, but you don't have any influence on it, really, because it's just like,
Yeah.
you know.
I read a little bit about some of that recently, and I just thought it was malarkey.
Yes and no. Fate is not wholly immutable. And a single entity can have many fates that only get chosen at the point of extraordinary choice.
What's the third one?
The third one is a force of luck, of trickery, of opportunity, and guile. Its path
So we get the
leads
big destruction one.
through Kaltharak in the deserts.
And why are we one of them?
Yes, bad luck on the destruction one, sorry.
That's
Like,
just
what
kind
are
of how
they-
it
are they
goes,
all
isn't it?
Connected or something?
They are all separate, and yet all the same.
Oh, man.
Sorry, when speaking of things like strands of fate, it simply goes hand in hand with being a
Yeah.
little
Aphoristic.
opaque. Additionally, I simply wanted to take the measure of the person who has essentially vassalized one of my own vassals. Who are you, Sada Ryudo?
Well, you're the one who banished them.
Oh no, not them. I mean Amberillion. It's essentially under your protection.
Yeah.
It is giving you something in return for that protection. That is a vassal's relationship, is it not?
Yeah.
It's also just like a trade partner's relationship, but yeah.
I do not fear. I do not begrudge your suzerain relationship with these elves. in Ardania, an entire city is simply completely separate from Asteriliath and part of their kingdom. I do not mind. It is not my ambition to rule. But
Well, you took stock. What do you think? How we look? Hot?
Interesting.
Interesting. Man.
I'll be interested to watch how you proceed and rule. With such a strong strand of fate wrapped around you. I think that your choices here will have quite long-term ramifications.
Wow. Can you give us like some cool guns?
Guns.
Okay, I don't know. Elf lasers?
Cool ones.
Cool ones.
Cool elf lasers.
Yeah, because
I
we're
would-
so intertwined with fate and important, and then if we got some cool elf lasers, really help us out.
I'm afraid I won't be giving you quite something so destructive. But something that may be
Ooh, can you
quite
give us
helpful.
something that grows trees really quickly?
He looks at you.
Or
Tourists are
talking
kind
bee.
of pissed off.
I mean, excuse me, a counting bee.
Bees can't count.
Well, that's not what I heard.
No, they can count. This
Well-
is you need to pay more attention.
Perhaps. I can give you a... Perhaps I can give you a way of growing trees more quickly.
Hell yes.
Not immediately, but soon.
Alright.
Soon. I shall have to ask. But more than that,
Wait a minute. Who are you gonna ask?
a friend,
Who's your friend?
Street man.
a druid,
Ah.
another elf, as ancient and wise, wiser really, than I.
Damn.
She assisted the champions not so long ago, whilst they still walked the world as mortals.
He must be very old.
But I will give you this. And he hands you a blade,
It is a gun.
a dagger, like a stiletto. Not really meant for fighting, but a sort of spike-like dagger that looks like it could pierce through armor or something quite durable.
How is he handing us that if he's astral projecting?
Oh,
Super
God.
magic.
It's magic.
It's a magic dagger.
He hands it to you, Usada.
Okay. I look at it. I'm still very
I-
confused about everything.
It is a dagger of pure mithril. You
Damn.
can... It glows slightly in the moonlight, but is otherwise unadorned. Quite simple.
Hmm.
That is a blade of the closed gate. It ends undead.
Are we gonna fight undead?
I have foreseen it may be useful to you.
All right.
What the
Thank you.
fuck?
What
Undead?
the fuck is happening?
There's zombies involved?
Are the seven sorrow zombies?
I guess, I don't know. We're whispering to each other.
I can hear you, you know.
Maybe there's... Well, okay. Are the Seven Sorrows zombies then?
Not that I am aware of, but then I may be
Damn.
mistaken.
Then why are
What
you
if the
giving us
seven-
this?
What if the Seven Sorrows are a red herring and this a bunch of zombies are gonna show up?
I will leave you to discover the nature of that fate yourselves.
That's just one dagger. It can kill like some zombies. It's not gonna kill like a billion zombies.
Or
It is
does it kill
not best
ghosts?
used for killing zombies.
What about ghosts?
Maybe there's like a
It can kill a ghost.
It can kill a ghost.
maybe
Well,
like
it can
a
release a ghost back into the astral plane where it can
Maybe-
actually travel.
what if
What
the
if the
Shogun
Shogun's
is a
a ghost?
ghost?
Maybe a lich.
Maybe a
Maybe.
lich. Maybe the Shogun is trying to be a lich.
All I can tell you is that I have foreseen its usefulness to you and its lack of usefulness to me, and
Maybe
so I
that's
give
why
it to
they-
you as a gift.
Thank
They
you.
Right.
stole stuff about how to be a lich from the library before they destroyed it.
Sada.
Maybe they did.
Maybe the
Sada.
Shogun's gonna be a lich.
Sada throws the dagger on her belt.
But you can't kill him. Even I mean, Mithril's good at killing undead, but liches.
Is that?
I
is
wouldn't-
that
I
outside
wouldn't
of
know
I mean,
this.
it's a magic
Ah.
one.
Why don't we just like put a pin in it and figure it out?
Yeah.
Can't put a
when we
pin in a
actually-
dagger.
It's a metaphorical.
Made out of
pin,
metal.
not real.
You could put a
Okay.
mithril pin in it, probably.
Actually, isn't that
Whoa.
like part of making a dagger's pinning the handle on, like rivets?
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe.
Rivet is a rivet a pin.
I don't
It's
use
just a really
any
big, fat
bladed
pin.
weapons.
I
Yeah, it
mean,
is kind of like a fat pin.
It-
And in a
I-
lot of
I would
ways, the
presume
stiletto
that
itself
daggers
is
are
like a
really
pin.
made with like made like a sword, where you'd have a tang and you just put the
Tang!
grip around it. Anyway,
Yeah, and then how do you hold that on? With rivets.
or screwed. A screw-on pommel. But
Oh,
anyway,
I see.
I don't know why we're apparently so cosmically significant, but I guess I'll keep going like I've
why?
always
I'll
had.
be very interested to find out.
We're cool.
I just want Hanno to be a better
guess.
place.
Well,
So
you're gonna have to
I
stab
cannot-
a ghost.
I have a question.
I may have an answer.
Enough. This is out of character. I had to read some books recently about gods and history and stuff.
Yes.
Well, I, as a player, read about the goddess, I think, of fate,
Nathande.
Nathande.
and the ritual about go to a mountain and starve yourself shitless, and she'll tell you you're cool or whatever.
Yeah, I was
Yes.
gonna say we should do that.
Yeah, does Suru know about that?
She is reading books. Make a knowledge religion check.
Not trained.
It's not trained, but you could potentially have gotten this from one of the books that you were reading.
Okay, it's also 0, so.
That specific mystery, Nathande is a little esoteric sometimes, and that particular tradition has not shown up in your studies yet.
Well, but Suru is aware that Nathande is the goddess of
But
fate, so
yes,
she can
you
just
are
like
aware of her.
focus the books on that one.
Yeah, so in the near future, if you want to like go back to Nathande's chapters and just really review them, you would probably come up with it pretty quickly. But yes, with that, the king of the ancient elves stands, regards you one more time, his eye drifting across each of your faces. He lingers on Gulpolfignuden. You know that one of your compatriots is a succubus, yes?
Yeah.
Oh my god, no. I
What
had no
a
idea.
surprise!
Yeah, he's with us.
Very good. You choose your allies curiously,
It's part of our charm.
but it is not my place to interfere.
Part of our
But
cosmic
but
charm.
you did just interfere, didn't you? You gave us a dagger.
Well,
Yeah. Actually, he's the one that caught you creeping on us to begin with.
Yeah, that too, because I was awake and I saw light. But then you told me not to tackle Sada to stop it.
then perhaps
And I
it
sent
was
you a
fate.
message asking if you could shivel around, and you didn't.
Yes, that makes sense. Perhaps it was fated then that you should have such a camaraderie. Best of fortune, Sarugans.
No pun intended. It's
Yeah,
really not
whatever.
the best of fortunes because it's the big destruction fortune. So
Whatever.
I fear we may not cross paths again
Well, you still got to give us the trees that grow fast, so they better cross.
Perhaps.
Or else we're going to tell those sun elves to go back and conquer the city.
That would be
I don't think we should do that.
ill-advised.
Well, better see those trees then.
May your path lead you to prosperity and wisdom.
All right.
Yours too.
Yeah.
He nods,
Peace
and
out,
then
homie.
gone.
Catch you on the flip side.
In an instant, is simply not there. Meanwhile, back in Australia, oh yeah, I really fucked with some humans today. Gave him a dagger. Why? Fuck if I know.
Hey, where's my druid? Does he know anything about bees? Apparently I don't know enough about
He put all my top men on whether bees can count.
Is this the night when the next day would be Pau's birthday?
No. It
Ah,
is
dang it.
next
I wanted
day.
to just like turn to Pau and say happy birthday.
Like as soon as this guy
All right.
disappears.
Yeah.
Jesus.
It was all an elaborate ruse.
No, you actually have 2 days until Pau's birthday.
Okay.
Oh. It was all an elaborate ruse. I hope she enjoys this alternate reality where the Shogun was a leech.
A lich.
The leech.
He's a leech.
He's a
Oh yeah,
blood-sucking bug.
sorry, I was all about the Shogun being a vampire that wants to suck your blood.
Oh no.
Maybe he is a vampire.
You could be both. Skeletons eat
You
blood.
could.
Skeletons do eat blood, it's true.
Oh, big.
Skeletons love to just chow
I thought
down
they
on
just
some blood.
Eat milk, I thought. For the calcium?
They'd have to pour it on their
It's blood.
bones or something.
Blood cells are produced in bone marrow, aren't they?
Maybe skeletons have to brush their bones like teeth. They put a bunch of toothpaste on a brush and
let's-
just
let's
scrub
covered in
themselves
enamel.
down.
Let's
No.
cut back to Ardania to Bones
I
McJaggles. See what
really
is
hate this.
see what his night rituals are like.
Yeah.
He's just purely
He takes a
yellow.
big brush and scrubs himself down with some
I-
fluoride paste.
Never once thought about this, and I
Gotta
actually
floss
hate it.
too. Floss between the ribs.
Yeah.
Maybe he just has a big slime bath.
And with that, you are allowed to return to your
Well,
sleeping spots. And
I go back
continue
to sleep on my boat.
Wait, is Betbire with you guys?
Yeah.
No, he stayed behind.
Betbire slaps Sada's like back of the head.
Whoa.
What? I was compelled by magic.
I stare at you.
Sorry about the rock. I don't know. I thought it would help.
No,
It fucking
the rock
hurts.
helped. You had the rock coming. Every day! Every day! You have to put yourself
There he
in a
is.
situation.
That Byers accent is bad.
Yes, it's back.
He's a vampire.
My wife.
My babe.
No.
It was.
Right. So, and with that, since we are still missing, unfortunately, Kasumi, and hopefully we'll be able to reconvene next week with her, we will end the session. I
All right.
hope you guys enjoyed it.
Yes.
Yes.
A little silly, but we got some things done.
Mhm.
Yes.
And
All right, pal. I give you the feet. I've decided to call it a feet bee. It's the thing that what's his face makes. It's a feet bee. It counts the number of feet you make, steps, and incidentally punches. And then I disappear into the night, never to be seen again.
That's an early birthday present.
oh
I-
yeah,
Have I just
so-
received a bee? What is it?
No, I have to call it. I had a whole thing about hoping I could get a bee to count the number of steps that you take in a day, but everybody's too small-minded to like come up with how to do it. And honestly, I should probably just visit the commie bees and sort it out with them, but I'm waiting on that. We'll figure it out. But for the time being, there's this
Yeah.
a little bit less sophisticated approach,
Time.
which
Time being.
Oh,
to time. Yeah, there you go. Boom. That Pardax helped me out making. It's you wear it and it counts your steps. Maybe you're going for a jog and you want to count them. I don't know.
does that involve bees?
No, the steps eventually
Okay.
it will probably involve a bee. It'll be very small. It'll just follow you, and then you'll ask it, "How many steps did I take?" And it'll be like buzz buzz buzz, and you'll know it was like 20.
Yeah. Okay.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. I really appreciate the thought that went into this.
Yeah, it's also